blaming you.
I did not touch that truck.
Dude, where's my truck?
Dude, where's my truck?
Dude, where's your truck?
Synchronizing data with players. Da-da-da.
I have a Jinxie with me today.
Ooh. She means Snuggly Cat for a change.
Mm. Oh no, I've just let her out of the back room.
Oh, and yes, farm stuff. We are quite indeed live with a loading screen.
Welcome.
Yes.
Should probably open the thingy.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so Bulk's not here. He's off doing the thing with people of the BPL. Yeah, I have to synchronize that data. It's important. So with me, I got Hosfei at least. Tele
Oh hi.
and Teletanker may eventually show up if he's not dead to the world.
Dude deserves some sleep sometimes.
Sometimes, as a treat, as a treat.
And we know that the stream has not frozen because the thing is spinning at the top.
Yay! I have a notification that the stream's not busted. That's Bulk if he did a shot of Merlot. Oh God, why?
Is that meant to be Merlot or Merlot?
Merlot, Merlort.
Because yeah, I know Merlot. I know that alcohol.
Yeah. Apparently Merlort is bad. I wouldn't be able to say one way or the other. There was a lot of Merlort going around. Oh God. I wonder if I can get some Screech brought down to a BPL meetup at one point.
Or the Hosfey, that would be me.
Uh-oh.
No.
What cute kitty with... Oh. It doesn't know what to
No.
do. It's adorable.
It
Huzzah!
is so confused.
It has no idea what to do. Hey, look, booze ingredients. Just pick up this.
Where is my truck? That's my truck. Oh, it's got digestate in it. Oh, thank you, Bulk.
Where's my truck? It's full of digestate. Hmm. It's gonna
It's not full of digestate, but it's got a lot of digestate in it.
60
Stop.
kilos, 120 pounds. It's not bad. Let's just put this in here. There we go. It,
Zenith, you sending me pictures of cats just reminds me. I was talking to. She's a lovely girl, but she's a little bit strange. Um, and she pays for people from her favorite K-pop band
The
to
power of
talk to
chat
her.
compels you.
what?
And I was like, that's
Oh shit.
I'm like, you do you if you need to pay to have people to talk to you,
She
you know,
pays people from her K from a K-pop band.
favorite to talk to her.
Okay. Uh, yeah, those are words.
Yeah,
Why?
those are words. Um, and I'm like, well, you do you. Um, but I would rather pay for people to send me kitten pictures. And I'm like, hang on a second, I don't need to pay people to do that. They do that for free.
And Night Owl giving Zenith a gift sub. Of course he is. Jesus Christ, he's 19 away from 3,000.
I don't know if she needs a hug or something. I just
Yeah, what am I
she's
doing
strange.
anyway? Why is there things planted in my fields?
Question. Things have been done that I didn't do.
Green.
Yeah, we've got three culprits:
Three.
bulk, teletanker, and green.
I don't think Teletanker
I
would
don't think
plant.
teletanker would do it. Bulk might,
Bulk
though
might.
he usually asks before he does it.
Well, he knows what I'm growing on my farm.
Yeah.
Eh, although, whew, this is definitely Bulk's doing though. Unless Green got really bored. Field 35 is covered in poppies, ready to be harvested.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I
just
will be with you. I just need to feed my coos.
the coos. Oh right, my metal contraptions.
Your metal can. What? Oh, those things. Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
are actually metal. I'm like, did
In the
you?
new update. Now, how is this? Hmm. Uh huh. And he
What?
moved my truck or a truck. LZ. Okay. Hmm.
I'm so sad that that thingy doesn't work for you.
What? Just dump it straight into? Yeah, that's kind of annoying. That's all right
Could
though.
you? I know it'd probably be a horrendous waste of money, but you can't put them right next to each other, can you?
What do you mean? No, no. I already tried that too.
Fair enough.
That was the second thing I tried.
Somebody
Wow. Okay.
once told me.
I have.
Happy B day. 18 B days in 2 years. 18? But every day was Dig's birthday.
Happy B-Day Digs, 18 birthdays in 2 years. Incredible.
Eh,
18? Isn't it 364? 5. What am I even
I
doing?
usually say to the residents
Oh,
when they
god
have
damn it.
birthdays, or just actually just people in general, trying not to guess how old they are.
Hmm.
And it's just like, oh, you're 18 or 21 with a couple of years experience. I wonder how
No.
many years of experience does Diggs have?
Oh god, no. Can I add
It'd be days
into...
experience, I suppose.
Bam. Yes. Good. Metal.
Or you celebrate at 18. Yeah, fair enough.
I have 20,000 liters of metal.
It's a lot of metal.
That is a lot of metal. How much does this shit even go for? I didn't even check that. Metal. No
Oh,
selling. Shit.
I've got bailing to do. Stop sending me messages. Oh my goodness.
Okay, let's just take
I'm gonna
this,
put my phone on
sell,
silent.
just straight sell the shit, because there's no point. And this thing's full up, so...
Do you need just a big pushy thing?
Well, I got a big bushy thing. But even the factory that turns the iron ore into metal is full.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe turn one of them off for a bit. Or does it
I don't think the
stop?
pile's growing. So that's good. I also don't think there's a way to stop it. Once it's going, it's going.
Where's it getting the metal from?
Don't worry about it.
Australia.
You know that empty field behind the what side am I on here? The east train yard. Yeah, I just there's two iron mines just sitting there, taking the iron out of the ground.
Finding an untapped iron mine in the middle of nowhere would be like, hmm. Or no, not in the middle of nowhere, just in your backyard.
That's called pipes. Untapped iron.
It's iron ore, not.
It becomes iron ore if you use a drill to take it out. Wait, did they do my grapes too? They did.
Okay, it was definitely bulk.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Quite a bit of time has passed.
How much time we talk? Well, it would have to be quite a bit.
I don't know, but I just put 30 bales into my cows and it soaked it all up.
Oh dear. Okay, so I got
And that
truck.
was just silage, not.
Oh, oh.
I haven't done the hay or the straw yet.
Back to Kerbal Farm for some jank croppage. I mean, jank croppage. Oh god, there. I gotta check that later.
How the heck are you going to get that out?
Get what out?
Getting a run up is not going to help you.
Actually, it will, but the header was also down. I'm fine.
You put your bales into your cows. This does not sound optimal. Yes, yes, I do.
Well, no, that's perfectly optimal. You compress the bales into a nice fine, into a nice dense brick, and then you insert into cow. Don't ask how, don't ask why. Just do it. Okay.
What happens is that, oh my goodness, I just put another 18 in there.
Is it full yet?
No.
Oh god.
I turn the bales into cows. I just put little sticks and a bucket on a stick for the head.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, 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 oh. Get into position. There you go.
Off you go.
I hope I skimming the grapes. Off you go. Why'd you stop? Ah, mother.
What? Did it run into the grape?
Yeah.
You might have to do the first row.
Yeah, I probably got to the first row.
Do you do that to yourself?
Do what?
Put the grapes. Like, are you planning on filling that with grapes or just?
Well, the initial plan was simply to slow down green. That was the initial plan. So, no. Now that I'm making whiskey, I don't actually need the
Oh,
grapes,
it's
but
finally full. Now that you're doing whiskey, you don't actually need the grapes, right?
yeah. I got the honey backup for honey shine, so. And I also got hops growing in another field, so plenty of hooch. So how was your week, Haas?
Look, I can't complain.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I have very much to complain about.
Hmm. I'm still at a shitty work site, so. Or I should say, shittily planned work site. Ugh. Building a new hospital is being built. We're doing the AV for it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and things were not planned very well.
Planned by people who will never actually use it.
It full that yeah, actually. The blueprints for the wiring drawings were done by somebody who's never done IT, or um, or audiovisual ever. In fact, they'd never even seen the devices that were being used.
Somebody needs to get banned in the chat.
What's
That
that?
was a terrible pun.
Cut some slack. He's on temperature.com. It's great. Yeah. Well, it's a good thing I'm making opium to keep me going. Wait a minute.
Serious?
600
Great.
seconds? Jesus Christ.
Wait, were they banned or just
Timed
voice
out for
deleted?
600 seconds.
Oh, that's so mean.
Shots fired. What the hell? Uh, Mikhail, fix that. It does let you
No.
choose. What? What?
Cool.
No, no, it's good. It's good. Master Mayhem got
Uh,
it. Jesus Christ.
did you undo it?
It's been undone.
Oh, good.
He's laughing so hard he can't breathe now, though. The guy who's timed out.
Oh, at least you're laughing about it. You're not offended.
Just randomly taken out for 600 seconds.
Oh no! Don't tell me my straw's broken.
What do you mean your straw's broken?
I can't
Oh, no, not.
take it.
Back to the real world.
Wait, this is the real world?
God. The world of the real.
It was.
The jokes are very much on grain. Very much grain on me. Oh, God. Now it begins. The grain puns have accomplished. Although this isn't grain, so. This is better than grain.
I can't eat poppies.
What?
Can you eat poppies?
Ah, poppy seeds, yes.
True.
I mean, you can get pop.
Take it with a grain of salt, y'all.
Yeah, you can eat. You can absolutely eat poppy. Yeah, poppy seed. There's
I forgot about the poppies.
poppy seed bagels, fucking lemon. Oh,
Yeah,
lemon
no, but
poppy.
like,
Or you
how
mean
do
the
you?
flower itself?
Well, the flower, but I know people who eat rose petals, so
Well,
um, but like, could you turn entire poppies into like the seeds into? Because it's a garnish, isn't it? Or am I?
no. Well, I don't know actually. It's not garnish because you bake it into it.
Okay. So, like, could you make poppy bread? Is what I'm getting at, I guess.
You probably could. However, it might not be a good idea.
Why not?
Uh, just because poppies make opium, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
from.
no. If
I actually have no idea of the process, so
people fail drug tests for opium if they eat too many poppy seed muffins. Yeah,
that doesn't surprise me.
I mean, they're good, and there's also lemon poppy seed cake, or yeah,
Oh, I've had that.
cake.
That's actually not that
Oh,
bad.
it's really good. But yeah, if you eat too much of that, you can fail a drug test for opium. You'll also have to declare it. Wait, declare what? The bread? Or just the seeds?
So what you're telling me is that this is for legal reasons. This is a joke. Um, You could get away with using opium if you just saw people see you eating muffins.
See, I kinda, but if you look at my license plate,
Not opium.
all my farm equipment is, is labeled not opium.
Oh no. Sorry.
What'd you do?
I just picked up some bales that I don't want to pick up.
Uh,
Depending on what drug you test positive for, that's true.
well, yeah. I mean, it's essentially. I don't know the exact quantity of poppy seed muffin or poppy seed you'd have to eat to test positive for opium, but it does happen.
Like the test, well, actually, it might. Having it depends on how they do the test, I guess. Like if you're if it's a do they test for that in urine or for in blood?
Good point.
Because
It's probably urine.
if it's a urine test, it's kind of like it's just positive. From my experience, there might be different ways of doing it, but blood tests, they actually you're able to tell what not percentage but level is
Hmm.
in the blood.
Yeah, it's probably detected in a urine test and then sent for a blood test afterwards.
Yeah, so
You'd have to eat a lot of
um,
poppy seeds to actually get high off it. But most drug tests are is present, yes, no. Good point.
yeah, that's usually urine test.
Warning, serves
Whereas
must
blood
avoid
tests,
eating
you
poppy
are actually
seeds.
able, like with the blood test for alcohol, you're able to tell like
Hmm.
what percentage of high or you
Uh,
are.
apparently, the U.S. Defense Department issued a memo this past February, uh, warning members to avoid eating poppy seed because it might test positive in urine tests. So, hmm.
Doesn't surprise me.
No, I mean that's like there's a couple of places that won't give a single fuck. You test positive, you're done.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, airlines is one, Defense Department, government jobs. Sometimes, sometimes it's required.
It's like I can't eat poppies. Why are you allergic? No, but my job is.
My job is allergic to tasty things.
I wouldn't go out of my way to eat poppies. I don't think they're that
Well,
nice.
not not poppies on their own, but poppy seed bagels and whatnot. Not poppy seed bagel, lemon poppy seed cake is fucking delicious. With just a little bit of like lemon frosting, just a little bit, just a
A little bit.
glaze over the top.
A little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I have so much straw.
Mm-hmm. Draw. Let's see here. So he's got stuff that needs a harvest into.
Is it
Uh,
grass?
no, it's
Oh, that's pink. Sorry. Sorry.
it's hops. I just don't know where he's got his contraption put. Is that it?
That's a cedar, I think.
That is a cedar. He's got a lot of these.
Not to.
Jesus Christ, he's got a lot of these.
Yeah, he does. I'm not entirely certain how he keeps track of all of them, but that's his problem, not mine.
True. Now, I'm looking for pink things.
Actually, sorry, I did have something exciting happen this week.
Oh,
I came home from work,
what
and
did Teddy eat?
no, no, Teddy doesn't eat things. Alfie eats things,
Alfie, yes.
and it wasn't my cats; it was my fish. Um, I my fish were laying eggs for the first time that I've seen.
Oh shit.
And I didn't realize that they were female. Um,
Surprise!
Surprise! You can't. I learnt this week how to sex my cichlids.
Oh. What have we got
um,
here? This is the one I need.
so so they're mouth brooders, and so she would lay an egg, and
Eat it.
then she'd turn around and she'd pick it up in her mouth.
Ah, well, those type. Okay.
And so I had, unfortunately, um, she did drop them, so they're not probably not going to turn into anything. Um, but there was about 100 of them
Jesus Christ.
between the two fish. So something changed. I think it must have been the temperature because um, two of the fish were laying eggs. Two that are both the same. They're my Eureka Red cichlids,
Ooh.
and then one other fish, which did turn out to be a female, um, got killed
What?
um, by the males because they were harassing her.
That'll happen.
Yeah, it did, unfortunately. Um,
Oh, here they are.
so I had to clean out my fish tank of all of the rocks and the plants and everything like that, and I used the dead fish to learn how to sex the cichlids,
I mean,
because you have to take them out and turn them upside down.
uh,
Um, you can there's kind of characteristics that you can tell what gender they are, but it's not 100% accurate.
right.
Um, so I learnt how to do that, and it turns out out of the 14 fish I had, 6 of them were female.
Surprise! I'm gonna break all of Bulk's shit because it's packed in here too fucking tight. There we go. Freedom!
So yeah, now I'm trying to find somebody to buy some female cichlids off me because I don't want them.
You don't want females?
No, I, I
Don't.
don't want the aggression that comes with it.
Hmm.
Because if you have any females, like one female in there, all the males will start fighting each other.
Oh, yeah, right.
And the females, uh, as is tradition in nature, um, are usually less colourful.
Right.
And so I do want
See what colorful
the
fishies.
I do want the colourful fishies.
Even folks. That's what he gets. Yeah. Bulk's shit's gonna get fucking tossed all over the place, and that's what he gets for being at location redacted.
You know, if you do that, he's going to do it to you.
I. My shit's already all over the place. What's he gonna do? Put it in order?
That's what I do. And that
Good
seems
point.
to annoy people just as much as.
Why are things in order? I can't find anything anymore.
I think I've said this story before, but I did that to my dad occasionally. Like, I'd get bored when I
Ah,
was a
fuck.
teenager and go into his shed and organise it all. And he'd be like, "Thank you for
On
doing
header.
that, but where's this?"
But where'd everything go? I got the wrong goddamn header on this thing. Shit.
Oops.
I mean,
Oh, why are you broken?
because it wants to be. What'd you break?
My hay shed.
Oh, it's actually broke.
It's not putting things into it.
Oh.
Probably just need a server restart, to be honest.
That probably. I don't have that power.
Who organised and cleaned my equipment?
Who dares organize, clean, and fix my equipment?
So, um, I got bored in the morning at the meetup that we had for the Australians, and I may have organised somebody's fridge.
What? Ah, stop organizing somebody else's fridge.
Sorry, sorry. I need to be specific. The outside of the fridge, like his magnets and
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. What is this thing? What does this do? This is a cotton machine. Okay, there's gotta be
no, I
another
didn't do
area.
the inside of the fridge. There was no organizing that thing. It was just full of meat.
It's organized. Where's the meat? Everywhere. As it
In
should
my
be.
belly.
It's in position to be cooked later. It's fine.
Well, I clean out my fridge every Friday, so you know,
Really?
yeah, my Fridays is my I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off.
Hmm.
Um and so I spend Friday what's the word I use? Resetting my house.
The okay. I'm, I've never heard it put that way, but I get you.
So I do all my washing and I do the cleaning and
Yes, yes.
help with vacuuming.
You get days off? Impressive.
I only have a part-time job. I only work from 10 to 2 Monday to Thursday.
Di- okay. Why do I get the feeling you get paid a lot more than I do?
Uh Sterling has a nice job.
I still think you get paid more than I do. Eh. Okay, I gotta figure out
I
what.
wish I had that sort of dedication to being an adult. It's actually I am wanting to see whether or not I have ADHD.
Nah.
Um, I strongly suspect that I do, but because of various things. And I was talking to somebody about self care and doing things, and it's just like you got a list of things that you do for self care. There's like brushing hair, brushing teeth, having a shower, doing all that kind of stuff. I can do some of them, but never all of them.
Well, okay. Fuck, I must fail at that too. Fuck. That doesn't do hobbies
It's
either.
just like
What
which one
shit?
is the least important? Which one didn't I do
Which
before?
one
That
did?
one that one's very important today. Somebody was trying to somebody I know who recently got diagnosed as Asperger's
Hmm.
was trying to convince me that I had Asperger's, and I'm like, no.
No. Oh.
It's like, but you do this and this and this. I'm like, yes,
Uh
but I don't have this.
huh. I don't. I might do these three things, but I don't have the main thing.
Yeah. Is it Asperger's is the inability to understand emotions from other people? Or is that
Uh,
autistic? Sorry, I might be just thinking of autistic.
my. I'm not actually sure.
The ability to read emotion.
Nancy Frank. Yeah, lack of spoons is a big sign of ADHD. Empathy.
No, lack of empathy is being a
So
psychopath.
it's a yeah, it's a psychopath. Hmm.
I think it
What's this thing? What's this? Compelling
not
criticize.
necessarily emotions, body language. Sorry, is what I meant. Body language of people.
Inability to. Okay. Well, I, I don't. I'm not around people enough to recognize body language half the time.
An internet test told me I'm borderline psychopathic. Well, so long
Internet
as you don't. Internet tells you that having a headache means that you have
brain
um,
cancer of
brain cancer.
Okay, this thing does hops. Good.
But so long as you don't actually go out and murder people, then it's okay.
Borderline is fine as long as you don't cross the line. Everybody has
Autistic
the. Hmm?
autistic people, if I remember correctly, are not able to ID body language as well as not care about its importance. Yeah, that's
Ah, yeah, okay.
yeah. Whereas I have a hypersensitivity to uh people's body language.
So you're
So
more not empathic. Yeah, empathic. Empath-
well,
em-
it's from a PTSD um
uh,
moment that I had having been held at knife point at a store.
that'll happen.
I'm really, really, really hyper aware of people's emotions because I don't want them to be angry with me.
Hmm. Wasn't that person just psychotic anyway?
Yeah, she probably was.
Okay. Wait, wait. What the? Folks just got. What was that? A dozen blocks of.
Modules.
No, no. Well, yes, modules, but blocks of cotton just packed neatly in
Just
a
sitting there.
neatly in a barn or in a shed.
I'm hoping that resetting the server is going to allow me to use my bale shed.
No. Oh, that's right. This isn't mine, so I can't just. Yeah. Be. Ah, Jesus Christ! I thought I did unfold the thing. Eh. Oh
Break.
right, it's Shift X. What? Oh, water break. Water break.
I'm not having water, I'm having coffee.
I'm having tea. It has water in it.
True, so does coffee.
Hmm.
But everything has water in it. It's just the
Oh, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Jesus Christ, this looks janky as shit. Blah, blah,
doing the
blah,
hop.
blah, blah, blah.
Gotta spend the goob to make the goob. That's very true.
I don't think that's true in this case. Well, depends on the game that's being played.
Yeah, I don't think Farmsim Fridays counts as that.
Yeah, I don't think I can conjure any betting for this.
I don't think the beans have the water in it. I think you add the water to the beans. Because I'm pretty sure that half of the process of making coffee is to dehydrate the beans.
Uh, yeah,
Hey,
well,
Grandmas.
you roast them, so. Hey, Grandma's.
Yeah, I don't think if you just take coffee beans straight off the plant and put them into water.
Yeah.
Actually, now I'm curious as to what that would
Well,
do.
I mean, your various coffee darkness is based on how long you roast it.
So if you want white coffee, you just don't roast it.
I guess. Literal bean water.
Soup.
I made bean soup. What kind of beans? Coffee.
So you made coffee? No, no, no,
No,
no,
no,
no.
no, no. Bean. Coffee bean soup.
Okay, now we need to get meme to do that now.
Oh no, no.
Yes,
How
yes.
how are how are we gonna get non-roasted coffee beans?
I don't know. Grow the plant.
I don't think we can. I don't think it's allowed. Actually, Where's coffee
Tom would be
grown?
so disappointed in me. I made kale soup and forgot to put in navy beans. That's a reference I don't understand, but oh no.
Kale soup. Kale is just green.
Yeah, I know,
Why
but
does
I
it
don't
sound sad?
because
Like
it had the word kale in it.
kale soup is. It just sounds like cabbage soup.
I did have fried kale, and that was very nice. But then again, frying anything just makes it nice.
You can get green coffee, by the way. Oh God.
Oh, what's full? Why am I going so fast?
I'm sorry. You could get what?
Hmm? Were
What?
you talking?
What'd you say?
Oh, I was just like, why is my truck going so fast? Oh,
Oh.
it's because it's full. It's not picking up anymore.
So green coffee beans as well as some specialty stores.
Yeah, probably.
Green coffee is unroasted. Yeah, that's what we would need is unroasted coffee beans.
Now, is that because people roast it themselves?
Probably.
Yeah, that's what Chris Bobber just said. So no, no, no. We need to make coffee. Make a piece of coffee out of completely unroasted coffee bean.
Yeah, so we get green coffee. That's what we need. The green coffee
That
beans.
sounds so awful.
It does. I hate it. But we got to get meme to do it.
Kentucky coffee.
What is Kentucky coffee? And why do I get the feeling it involves plenty of whiskey? Like, you don't.
I
Oh God.
uh see the thing is when you say Kentucky, the first thing I think of is Kentucky fried chicken, so I'm just thinking
Oh no.
fried coffee bean.
No. No. Kentucky fried coffee beans.
Instead
Please
of
no.
there's a tree called Kentucky coffee tree. Oh,
Does
okay.
it actually contain coffee?
I can imagine that having a coffee plant would be illegal. It's like
Well, yeah, I guess as long as don't plan
it's
on
not
selling it.
opium or weed.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Fried bone marrow. Okay, where did that come from?
At least it's not fried bone marrow. Listen, fried bone marrow is a staple in some cultures. Not here.
I
And
suppose not. I mean, give it to the dogs on occasion.
bone marrow is
It's good
edible.
stuff.
Yeah, it's edible. It's high in iron, I think. Maybe protein,
Uh,
but
I actually have no idea. AC, please? Please tell me how to pronounce that name.
which one?
Um,
Oh,
uh, 561.
peace.
Um, because like I'm assuming that weed is illegal where you live, whereas it's not
Canada.
legal here.
Canada, perfectly legal.
It isn't
Well,
legal here.
decriminalized, I guess. But yeah, up here you can smoke it basically anywhere you can drink. So not at work usually without medical.
Asclepius. Wait,
Asclepius.
that was Master Mayhem that said that, not the person I was asking.
Bone marrow is a delicacy. It depends on which bone marrow, because chicken bone marrow is kind of awful.
Why would you bother?
Bother what?
Like,
Oh,
like
you get chicken wings sometimes that are broken,
true, I
and
suppose.
you'll get a unfortunate
But
glop
I'm
of
just imagining, like, you get a cow bone, you get a cow thigh bone,
yeah.
and you split that open. You get a fair bit out of that, and it's a process that you because you're already having the meat from the cow anyway, so
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
getting a fair bit of bone marrow out of that. In fact, bones are sold for like $2 each in Australia, at which you, sorry, no, it used to be $2 each. It's $9
Jesus.
each to, and you just give them to your dog.
Well, yeah, you can give them to your dog, or
Or
boil them,
what you put.
boil
Well,
them for a
that's
beef broth.
so. My mother used to make European ham soup, and she would get a pig
Ham bone.
bone,
Yep.
yeah, ham bone, and
Boil the
boil it.
shit out of it. Yep.
Yeah, which is amazing. But sorry, that's using the bone. So the marrow is what gives it the flavor, is what I'm
Yeah.
assuming
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah.
You're not spooning out marrow and just eating it.
Generally not, although I do believe there are some that do that.
Mmm, bone.
Bone squeezins. Well, I mean,
6 hours of boiling its stock, 24 hours of boiling its bone broth.
hmm.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh yeah, that's right. Bone broth is a thing, isn't it?
I do not have that much dedication to cooking.
I, my mom used to cook all the time, and my brother
Once it's
is
cooked
a
in.
chef.
So, does the bone marrow actually have like pieces of bone in it?
No, well,
Maybe.
uh, no, no, it doesn't. Uh, center of the bone. The bone's just a casing. As stupid as
Yeah,
that
but it's
sounds,
it's got like a lattice kind of thing around. Maybe I'm just thinking of the edges where it kind of meets the marrow.
that might be it. Yeah.
Because I'm just thinking of all the bones that I've ever seen left over from when dogs finish chewing them.
Surprised there's anything left.
Oh, there's usually the bone itself.
Right. I'm not
They
really sure.
gnaw on it for a bit, but
Keep stock of old bones in my freezer until I can fill up a canner pot. Boil it on a cold winter's day, and boil it on a cold winter's day in the oven for a day or so. Yeah.
make your own broth.
Yep. Uh,
I commend people who do that, but yeah, for
yeah.
somebody like I don't have the spoons for that.
I just don't have the energy. I'm too tired most of the time to do any cooking. So I
Yeah,
got.
it's you're lucky that I'm doing any cooking at all using pre-cooked ingredients.
I I
Yes,
can't cook.
I know that. Sorry, keep going.
I can cook. Um, and I cook random things or at least used to. Cook random stuff all the time. Uh, but I just kind of stopped because I never had the energy to keep to cook, and I never had the foresight to cook in advance. And
Yeah,
then getting
when I cook,
ingredients was heavy.
I cook in bulk.
Mm.
It's like this is gonna last me for the next day, like in the next two, if not three meals,
Yep.
because I just despise it.
Mm. My favorite thing to cook was lasagna.
Though, um, I steak has been getting very expensive,
Yeah.
and nobody does good sauce anymore. So I have been teaching myself how to cook on Friday nights because it's my day off.
Yeah.
I cook steak with Diane sauce.
Diane sauce.
Mm-hmm.
What's this Diane sauce?
Diane sauce is it's got uh, Dijon mustard
Uh huh.
and Worcestershire sauce and cream.
Cream.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Okay. Sounds
He's
pretty
delicious.
good. I
And
I
so I usually put onion, bacon, and mushrooms in with it.
oh, bacon.
Just bacon.
Bacon.
Wash your sister sauce. Yes, that one.
Worcestershire sauce.
It's Diane sauce or steak. Diane sauce is what it's called. The most of the recipes, so like all of the recipes that I've seen, um, has to contain it. Like some can use mustard, but the
Mm.
only thing that it's got in custard, the only thing that it's got in common for every single recipe I've seen is the Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah.
Um, and I saw a couple that have got like cognac in it and
Cognac.
cognac or Don't
Booze.
Australians do
Yep.
chicken salt? Yeah, chicken salt's amazing.
They'll, what's chicken salt?
Chicken salt is essentially salt that's been with chicken stock in it,
Ah, okay.
which is just so it's like a powder,
Yep, yep.
um,
I got you.
and then yeah, you put it over your chips. It's amazing.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've had that before. I just don't think it was called chicken salt.
Like everywhere you go in, like every corner store or chip shop store that you go to, they say, "Do you want chicken salt on that?" Or
Oh,
they just assume that you want chicken salt unless you ask for plain salt.
okay. Don't know why you would want plain salt because that shit sounds good.
Some people don't like it, or um, sometimes they have MSG in it that people don't like.
Mmm. Artificial's tasty.
Yeah, no, there's different types of It's like the all dressed up of Australia. No, it's essential.
The essential spice of Australia. Salt plus malts. I've
I'm not
made.
sure what smaltz is, but
I'm not really sure either. Oh, I made. Fuck, this was a couple years ago now. I made a. I think I told this before. From scratch, ramen, like broth
ooh,
and all. I me me, my
oh
brother,
hello,
my
did you?
mom, like what?
Somebody just joined the chat.
Good morning. Guess for
More.
Hey, Dagger.
Hello,
Yeah,
um
Tango.
for the daily time switch. Hey,
Yay.
I hope you had a good nap.
yes,
What
a
in
whole
the
three
flipping heck
hours.
is that?
Was what?
There's a thing sticking out of my ground, and it's not your
It's not the stick?
stick pile. No, but it belongs to you. It is a crane traverser.
Huh?
It's yours. It's got your name on it.
All right.
It's in my yard.
I I don't remember buying a crane traverser.
It's like a 4 sticks with hooks on it.
Oh, that thing. Okay, I remember buying that now. That was when I was trying to
it's
get the goddamn crane to work.
it's like uh I don't know if this is actually the true story or not, but the story sounds good. You know how you tell the young workers or apprentices and all that kind of stuff to go find the left-handed hammer and things like that.
Yeah.
Um, as a story about how somebody told the apprentice to go find sky hooks,
Skyhooks.
and um, so the apprentice went, "Yep, okay," and didn't actually order them, but got a receipt for sky hooks, which are $10,000 each.
Oh no. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I ordered you some skyhooks, boss.
What? What do
Shit,
you
where
mean you
did you find them?
wait a minute. Hang on.
Stick it to him. Apprentice got you.
Right. There- There's a joke, Newfoundland joke or Newfie joke. Uh, how do you confuse a Newfie? Tell him to piss in a corner in a round room. That's how the normal one goes. I kept adding to that and going, okay, how does the Newfie confuse you? He comes out and tell you he did it
With a straight face.
with a straight face.
Just make a corner.
Right?
How you doing, Jelly Tango?
I'm doing well. It's been an interesting week.
Yeah, were
And,
you still doing?
yeah, I'm doing a lot of that.
Okay.
A lot of
I don't remember what you called it.
bucket of steam, battery powered
Reserve
chem
stuff.
light,
Yeah,
left-handed
reserve
camera.
stuff.
The ad of our liquid, all fun items for apprentices to find.
I'm just at the point in this game to say what year is it?
Ah,
What
well,
Oh,
time has gone
grumble.
ahead. I have no idea how far.
as do
Okay, I can tell Bulk that for a little bit I don't need any more straw.
For a little bit.
I have over 1 million straw.
Oh.
Million litres of straw.
Bing. Cookie cheered
Actually,
500 bits. Happy birthday, Diggs.
Thank you, Cookie.
Diggs. Actually, Diggs had to meet up too, didn't he?
Yes, I believe so. Normally, I before the stream, Tex is just sitting there, being silly in the Legion, and I usually go in there and listen to all his stuff. I'm like, there's nobody here. What is it? Oh.
Oh yeah, everybody's at the meet up.
One of these years. One of these years.
One of these years.
I don't think I'm ever going to be able to go to the American one.
Bullshit, we'll get you here one day. What am I doing with these
Like, if it's any consolation, it does require timing for other people as well.
Well, see, the thing is, we were nearly organizing 2 meetups in 1 year here, and I was just like, hang on, guys, I need to see my family more than I see you.
Says who?
Yeah, actually, I'm likely coming to Australia earlier than I'm going to States.
Really?
And and I'm visiting Perth of all places.
Well, I don't believe we have any Legionnaires in Perth.
My friend just moved there. From Ballarat of all places.
Yeah.
Like the mining industry and all that.
Yeah, no, I know where Ballarat is.
Yeah, many people, if they have anything to do with or the relatives have anything to do with Australian mining industry, do because it's a thing.
And no,
Just a
Cookie,
thing.
it's not Fartonium, it's Boozahal. Oh god, oh god.
Way too much straw in here. 1.4 million litres of straw.
That's a lot of straw.
Yeah, look,
I need another
I don't need
plant.
I don't need that much straw.
I need another plant.
Need another what?
Boozahal plant.
Oh my goodness.
Dairy. Grain mill. Spinnery. Sugar, Taylor, cereal. This one? No. That's the iron mill. Oh, Telly, did you notice that there's a paper factory now?
Yeah,
Wood.
I did know that there is all the DSC stuff out. I have actually some extra stuff on Sawmill.
Nice.
And yeah, I still. Oh, I actually do need to get some wood to the sawmill.
Ah.
Surprise.
Oh my goodness, have you run out of wood? How long did that take you? 15 years?
The Happy Days Brewery. Okay.
Do we actually, like, it would be really interesting to have a year listed.
It would. I wonder if there's a mod for it.
Yeah, we can probably see what's the oldest vehicle in the listing.
Hmm.
I
What's that?
look. I think I have one of the originals, probably. With the Valtra, I have. Let's see.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
one of my
yeah.
trucks is original. Here we go.
I do have equipment that is. Hold on.
I wonder if it caps out.
Yeah, I was about to say that I have equipment that is 140 months old.
Jesus Christ.
140. No, that's nearly 10 years.
That's for no,
10,
the
10 plus minus a bit.
Can you brew the hops and barley with the poppy seeds, weed, and coca leaves? You could call the beer high score because that's what people would get if they took a drug test.
Bad news. That existed at one point. That was a thing, if I recall. It didn't last very long.
Neither did the people that drank it, I'm assuming, because they were dead because their heart went pop.
Well, opium and you got opium and weed. That's just gonna mellow you right the fuck out. As in, probably just to the point of stop. Yeah, all right.
depends what pre-existing conditions you have. Trademark.
Yeah.
Because
I
that
think you could
is
call
the
it
thing
heart
as well.
attack in a bottle.
Weed brew. You did right there. I don't care if it overlaps with another building. That one.
Press V.
Yeah, I got it. Just need to. There. It's getting crowded on my farm. Okay, but I have to put the hops in here because I can't extract. I don't think I can extract.
Yeah, I couldn't be bothered picking up all this straw. I'm just going to mulch it. Couldn't be bothered.
Can't be asked to do it. Okay, so what is this thing over here? What did they put on my farm? What is this? I don't know what this is. What is it?
You know what else we need? We need signs. Like, I need to put a sign down and be like, put, like, at the start of a field so that people can be like, this is what you put in it. And then I
There
could be
should
like, no more
that.
straw.
This is just. It's just a grate that's just here. What is this for?
It's a drop off point. It would connect to your silos.
Does it?
Yeah. Hang on, it hovered over something.
Well,
Look,
I tried.
look. I thought it popped up for like a second.
Yeah, I don't know what I looked at though. I can't even click this.
Do you have silos?
No, I don't.
Well, that's weird.
What is this? I mean, it probably is a drop-off point of some description, but
Drop off for what? And for whom?
well, I got money when I put something in here.
You could
Oh,
write
it's a
pay
sale
bill
point.
mode.
Oh yeah, it could be.
Uh, well, what's
Let's
the
find out.
what's the
Okay,
it's the
so
P button?
this would
Construction
be a sell
and then
point.
filling point.
No, under sell point.
What
What are you?
is it? A diesel? It's a diesel sale
Mm,
point.
No,
can't you
it
just
doesn't have a
click
lid on it. And no, I can't click it.
Well, it's the only
uh-huh.
thing I can see that it would be.
Yeah, well, but it doesn't have a lid on it. That's the thing.
You can put a lid on.
No, it would come up like. I mean, it looks kind of like it, but it would obviously have a lid.
Well, I'm going to go through every single building.
Yeah, it's not a factor. Maybe it's just maybe it's a tool.
Nope, just look through
No?
tools. It's not that.
Container? No.
Factory point.
Is it a silo? What the fuck is bulk put on? Is it a shed?
Hang on. Hang on, I'll go find Tex's phone number and
God
just
damn
get
it.
him to. My money's on diesel.
You think?
It's the only thing that even remotely looks like it.
The map doesn't give us an
So
explanation.
why the hell would you have a diesel sale point there?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, that's pretty.
What? What'd you do?
I found a pretty thing.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I don't. It's, wait, maybe I don't own this.
Good pairing. Like any icons that could explain on the map.
Hey, that's a good point. Good point. Let's see here.
He's got a point.
Got a point.
What if you use the demolish
Ba-ba!
option?
What? How's this a Mexican restaurant? What? 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 No!
We now have the meat.
Hold on. Wait.
It's how they make the beef, isn't it? The mince meat. They
Where's
put
it?
the cow over it and then they just roll it over. That is awful.
Oh no! Yeah.
I should not have said that.
Well, you said it. So
I did say it, and it is now recorded.
It is noted. This is a Mexican restaurant. Ha I okay.
now you know.
But yeah, okay. All right.
What can you
Selling
sell
point. I don't know. I didn't put it here. Mexican restaurant. Yeah, look. Just a Mexican restaurant. I hate it. Okay, what can I sell here?
Actually, a lot of things.
there? A lot of things. You can sell your grapes.
I can sell my grapes. Come on, do the thing. Do the thing. Scroll through it. Come on. There you go.
Sugar, eggs,
I think that's wine. That's my various boozes.
potatoes.
Potates, but not steamed potates. Not yet, anyway. Okay. Huh.
Honey, stubbies.
I think that's molasses on there. Yeah. I think that's whiskey. Okay. Wait, how did I get?
I guess start playing the Mexican national anthem, La Cucaracha.
La cucaracha.
La Cucaracha.
Okay, so I can send wine there.
That's not actually the Mexican national anthem, is it?
No.
I don't think so.
No, the the most common Disney flick that used to be shown here at times was Speedy Gonzales.
That is whiskey. Look at that.
Yeah, it's called Speedy Gonzales. I remember Speedy Gonzales.
Everybody remembers Speedy.
Well,
That-
the next generation doesn't.
Yeah,
They're
because apparently
really
he's
YouTube.
racist, despite the fact Mexicans love him. Apparently.
People are strange.
People are stupid.
Good thing I'm a social recluse.
the person is smart. People are what is it? People are dumb, panicky animals. I'm trying to think of what Agent K said to Jay before when he tried to recruit him. I know it's the person is smart. People are dumb, panicky animals, and you know it.
I used to love Speedy Gonzales, but because I used to actually run really, really fast when I was a kid.
Meep meep. Yeah, Speedy was great.
What am I planting?
I don't know.
Soybeans.
I guess start playing the Mexican national anthem, La Cucaracha, Roddy Roddy Piper.
Yeah, I'm still wrapping my head around what has been happening here, but mostly good thing, and money has arrived to the firm's bank account, so that is a plus.
That is a plus.
I
Yeah.
heard something about bank accounts. What'd you say?
He's been getting
Yeah,
money.
yeah, like I'm just going to figure out what's been happening.
Now, let's see here. Nope. No. There. You could. Oh yeah, that's right. You can build dog houses now.
We've always been able to build dog houses.
No, no,
Oh,
no, no. That you can sell.
um, don't sell them to me. Lord Gora says, time for the first question of the night. If you could build a Dyson sphere anywhere in the BT universe, I don't know what the BT universe is.
BattleTech.
Where would Battletech universe? Where would you build it?
A real big one around the clan world so they can't get the fuck out.
Yeah, that's not kind of how it works. Actually,
I know.
probably.
Actually,
Yeah,
Actually. Yeah. I don't
I
know.
was, yeah, I was about.
Canopus include the door shut.
No, not Canopus. Capellans.
Is there any planets that are dead because they've been nuked?
Yes.
Yes,
Many, in
Just,
fact,
just any one of the suns.
of the glass planets. Yeah.
yeah, that's fair enough assessment.
Hmm. One, five. Oh wow! I can actually just sell my hooch to my Mexican restaurant.
Now you
Sell
know.
it to yourself.
Sell it to myself.
Actually, talking
Canopellans?
about
No.
strawberries. How are my strawberry things going?
Can't sell my poppies there.
Yeah, just I think my selection is just not in clan space. Nothing personal, just not in clan space.
Not racist, just don't like them.
Oh yeah, all the means regarding that. Uh
Damn clanners. They ruin the clan space. Just like those damn Merricks.
I've been looking at some of the lore. It's a process. It's a very long process,
Mm,
but I generally like when I've been looking through things. I actually think Word of Lake is probably some of the stuff that is very generic bad guy because of very generic bad guy.
yeah. That's what I got out of it too. Word of Blake is just generic bad guy takes over because reasons.
Yeah, like again, war crimes and the memes aside, like if that if that is your like like main building point for the plot, then it's just going to be war crimes.
Yeah, I mean, where do you go from war crimes?
Yeah, yeah, it kind of like ends there. Also, like to be fair, it seems for me that they came around the time in BattleTech that uh, they did not have all the resources to flesh them out.
Mm,
But
yeah.
Dark Ages and all that,
Eh,
if I recall properly, I might be talking out of my ass.
I I can't remember if Tech said it was like an attempt to reboot the series somehow. But, eh, eh. At least the Clanners made sorta sense. You know, remnants of the Star League that went off, that fucked off because it actually had a canonical reason for being there. You know, but Word of Blake's just like surprise.
Yeah, like I fully admit to being a man child. Like, but like Ghost Bear and some of the other things. Well, it
Eh,
seems like a 5 year of me could have come up with.
yeah. Oh, yeah, they weren't allowed to use the older lore, so they had to wing it with the jihad. Ugh. Maybe they should have waited till they got permission to use the old lore.
Yeah, then well, that bit of BattleTech is,
Eh.
I think, is still somewhat complicated
No, yeah,
when it
it's
comes to
in
that.
legal limbo or something, yeah.
Hello, Take
Hey, yeah,
What you doing?
I managed to get one of my plows stuck, so
Ah,
I needed to reset it, and now I'm coming to get it back, which I
okay.
can probably do faster by
Resetting the
selling,
tractor.
yeah, this vehicle as well.
I got green shit in my truck.
Probably go see a doctor about that.
Well, no, I'd go see like a mechanic or something if there's green shit in my truck.
I was using the If your poop looks like that, you need help.
Or you ate too many Ninja Turtle cookies.
Didn't realize they were green.
Yeah, this was back in the day when the original movies came out, the live action ones. They had Ninja Turtle cookies and they were green.
I have seen the aftermath of a small child drinking lime green paint.
Mm.
That
Eh,
was fun.
I assume there wasn't a corpse involved,
No
so
corpse.
non-toxic.
Non-toxic. No, it's
Okay.
just acrylic paint.
yeah. You guys know how licorice is a lot more like common in this country.
Licorice, yeah.
Yeah, there is a case for, you know, foreigners like every now and then freaking out after number two, because I think as Hasway can say that if there is, let's say, a lot of specific dark color in your stool
hmm
sample, it's probably not good.
Generally speaking.
Yes.
However, much like corn, not everything digests properly.
No.
It's interesting. It's just the outside of the kernel that doesn't digest. It's really, it's kind of interesting.
So the internal does.
And the
You just need
internal
to
is
get rid.
fine. It's just the external.
do need to get rid of the husk. No, wait, no, the husk is the green stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, the husk is the green shit. Generally, you don't want to eat that either.
No, no, no.
Yeah, and like it, like let's say the non-digesting parts only become a problem when you have a very specific animal that no uh, makes their lifeline something that other species cannot digest and get ultra specific.
So, like, can anything digest watermelon roots?
Uh, ooh,
Like for
probably.
example, like aren't
Hippos.
koalas,
Oh, hippos, yeah, hippos.
Eh.
koalas and like other animals aren't they? What like some of them are very specific on eucalyptus leaves, for example.
Koala.
Good. Your face is my face asked is if you fold the harvester, does it turn into a paper aeroplane?
Well, no, it turns into origami. Unfolding it turns into a plane.
What?
What? Look, this harvester is this big. I can't. And she folds up if I. Oh, right, I gotta bring
No, you got
this in.
stuff in it that won't fold.
No, I can fold this. Because it's separate.
All right then. Sorry, this is the top bit to fold, and then this.
Yeah. Stellar. Stellar Dyson Spear Demolition Derby. That sounds horrific. I'm taking bets on it.
What would I need to power that needs that much power?
What, a Dyson Sphere?
Hmm.
It depends on how populated the system is.
True.
Yeah, and like once you have that much power commonly available,
Hmm.
some things that have like atrocious conversion rates like become viable because
You
hey,
got just
why not just
shitloads of
spend
power.
extra?
Yeah. Yeah. How do we make
Like
these solar panels better? I don't know. Let's put them around the sun. Brilliant!
yeah, and like just the pure heat induction
Mm,
and all the stuff you can use and then yeah,
Laser beams.
blah
lasers.
blah science and like we like if you just think about like making fuel and for some reason have hydrogen available from a lot of sources, then you can use that to make a lot of stuff with
Mm.
enough electricity.
I mean, if see the idea of a Dyson sphere is cool and all, but you're also blocking out a star,
Yeah,
usually
that's
around
why I
a
said that.
habitable planet.
That's why I said find a uninhabitable planet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just inhabit it with space stations instead. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, and there's like even if you yeah even if you take a lot of it out, well, there's still
Make the
plenty of things.
universe's biggest sauna.
Just one giant. You build a Dyson sphere, but it's not actually powering anything. It's literally just metal plates over fucking water.
Yeah, I allow that.
Like a zillion space stations. Uh, uh, One of the things that, I mean, for a Dyson sphere to become viable is wireless transmission of power over great distances, which that's not gonna fucking happen.
For a long
Yeah,
time, because I owned a Dyson vacuum cleaner,
Mm.
I didn't entirely understand what a Dyson sphere was.
Nice.
So why are we? What are we sucking up?
Power. the rang of a microwave transmission? Oh, range of a microwave transmission. Well,
No, rangers, as in the orange people.
what?
Oh, Australians call gingerhead people rangers.
Because of course you do.
Of course you do, yeah.
Sorry, I just realised that might have made sense.
Australians, the Texans of Asia.
The Texans of Asia?
Australasia.
Well, to be fair, like there are some parts of Australia that would probably agree with their statements, the very least, or the southern states, if not Texas.
Hmm.
I think
Tex-
Australia is a combination of Texas and California.
Oh, God.
Okay, you said it, so I think it's a fair assessment.
Yeah? I mean, you're not wrong. It's correct. Cali-Texans.
Because
Yeah.
there is quite a large part of Australia
Oh.
that's for ranching.
Yeah, to be fair, like when people are
Woo!
trying to think of like Finland comparison, uh, well, surprisingly, if you look where a lot of Finns moved in states, like in the beginning, so in the 1920s and 30s, it's not very surprising that a lot of them moved to like the states around Lake Ontario,
Eh.
which is like southern Finland, more or less,
Ontario's
and
like southern Finland?
uh, the 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 states south of that.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there, and then northern Finland is maybe some specific parts of Alaska. Like people and their mindset do have a lot in common.
Uh,
Mainly, we are all social uh, recluses
mm,
of varying kinds. Like memes aside, we can actually be talkative, which probably both of you have found out to your detriment.
it's alright. It's not a bad thing. But, like Haas was saying earlier,
Mm-hmm.
she's a, what'd you call it, omnivert?
Yeah, I'm an omnivert. Sometimes I really enjoy listening to people talking. Sometimes, like, it'll go for a couple of months where I'm like, yeah, all the people. And then I'll be like, you know what? I hate people.
Right.
Don't talk to me.
Yeah, which is fair. Like, and I do think like if you have, let's say, a decent social culture in your group of friends, it allows for that.
The problem is, one needs to have friends.
Like, there'll be some people in the Legion who'll be like, I wouldn't mind. And it's like, actually, that person's there. I don't have the social energy for you today.
Yeah, no, I got that. There's a few people I'm just like, small doses, small doses.
Yeah, and it's with every community. Like fortunately, we are
Unfortunately,
not.
you can't do that with people at work.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah, I was about to say that. Like Legion, if you think about like being in the voice chat, um, well, at least most of the time want to be there
Mm-hmm.
uh, as work. That can your mileage may vary. Let's just say that.
The in the immortal words of Homer in that
Diggy man.
episode of Halloween Terror Simpsons, urge to kill rising.
Diggy bear, aren't you at the Meet up?
What?
Diggy Man.
I
Isn't
dig it, man.
Isn't that Diggs?
No, that's not Diggs. That's
No.
Diggy.
It's
That's
not.
Digi. No. Diggs is usually WBPL.
Oh man, I've been thinking that's been Diggs.
No. Unless it is
Okay.
Diggs and he's gaslighting us. No,
Well,
that's Diggy Man. He's in the Ox, I think. Yep, definitely not Diggs.
Smart. What was I doing?
Oh, something with straw or without straw.
Where's my truck gone again?
Stop
There.
losing your truck.
No, it's actually in the right place this time. It was actually in the shed where it was meant to be.
Gasp. And horror.
I need to deal with my poop, and then I need to sell cows. Or at least check to see whether or not I need to sell.
It's just.
This is why I can never be allowed to join the Legion. We have a not Tex. Maybe we can have a not Diggs.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's a fair assessment. That's a fair assessment. I think it will work.
Not Tex, not Diggs. You must now fight Diggs for his position.
There could be only
There can be only one.
There's like people that get confused for each other all the time. It's like
You
me and
and
Zenith.
yeah, you and Cena.
Like, raise your hand if you have told Hasway she's someone else, for example.
Cena. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I keep
I
like,
don't.
oh hey Zenith. I'm like, it's not Zenith.
Not Cena.
Well, Zenith was there first, so I'd be not Zenith.
Well, right.
She's never complained to me about being called Hoss though.
I wonder if it's actually happened.
The me,
And then there's Zenith, yeah. Not to be
Zenith,
confused
Zenith.
with Zenith.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. um,
Yeah.
like I had when I became a mod, I had some people complaining that they're like, I've never heard of you.
That's because you're not awake.
Like, that's because I'm awake when you're not. I'm here to moderate the people that are also not awake when you are.
Yeah, like some people are like, how do I socialize like with my Australian friends? I was
Be up
like,
later.
yeah,
Have no life.
yeah, that is one of those things. Like I have told this before, but I used to work for postal service, and I was already working at 4 a.m. local time, which is basically like how I am on the stream now. Like it's 20 minutes to 5 a.m. actually.
Yeah, I'm a night owl anyway, so I've always been up till crack of dawn.
I just sleep very, very little at times.
Whether I like it or not, so do I.
Don't know how straightforward you should actually here to stab it. I'm too lazy for that.
Just people in their sleep.
That sounds like effort.
Yeah,
Right?
like she has other means. Trust me.
Yeah, she'll send a koala after you. No, wait.
I'll make sure it has chlamydia. Don't worry.
I thought they all had chlamydia down there.
No, not all. A large majority of them do, which is the problem. But the ones that are in Tasmania don't, because Tasmania is a tiny island off a tiny island.
Down Tasmania. Down Tasmania.
We just don't want to pursue that line of thinking too far into stream because if you start putting in practical examples, we go out from being from certain audiences to being put into a
Put on a
very,
list.
very naughty corner. Yeah. No, we are
If you
already on the list, probably.
Yeah, we're definitely already on that list.
if you want to drop bear, it has to come with chlamydia. I'm not giving you clean ones.
Are the clean ones not smooth brained?
I'm pretty sure they're all smooth brained.
Okay.
Yeah, no, when they find them, they have to give them antibiotics to try and get rid of the chlamydia. You're planning on throwing it at a friend of yours? Well, yeah, fair enough.
You walk up to somebody who's trying to attack you. Like, give me all your money. Oh yeah? Pluck a claw. Yeah.
I have stability, the ability to stab.
Stability. Uh oh. Uh oh. Seeing this with a pitcher.
Yeah, that's this.
Okay. Actually, that's pretty good. I'm taking that. Save image. Stab.
Having actually been held at knife point with threat to my life, I would not actually stab anyone.
What the fuck? Who's been? There. Gotta post that somewhere else. There we go. Doop. Come on. There you go.
Have I told you people about the actual story of drop bears?
The actual story of drop bears?
Yeah.
No? I don't think so.
So, the idea of drop bears came about, and this is very un-Australian that I'm telling you this, but I just think it's a fascinating story.
What?
So,
No, hold up. How is it on Australian?
because it's a very Australian thing to tell people about drop bears.
Oh. All right then. Continue.
So koala bears, like koalas, they're not bears, live in eucalyptus trees, as everyone knows. And eucalyptus trees, when they don't have enough water, will just drop their branches.
Right, they
I
shed their
don't need
branches.
it.
They shed their branches to conserve water. Right.
Yes. So the idea of the drop bears was brought about to stop people from camping underneath
Eucalyptus trees.
because the koalas that would be on the branches would just drop onto people's tents. And yeah, it's a practical thing.
It's a practical thing. Yeah. All right.
It's also a warning. Don't park under eucalyptus trees in droughts or camp under them, particularly in droughts.
I mean, camping under a eucalyptus tree is gonna get you shit on anyway. Apparently.
Well, yeah. But
I mean, if they live up there, it's gotta go somewhere.
into their baby's mouths.
What?
Oh, hang on, I just said vomit. Oh, it was poop.
What? What? What?
The babies can't digest eucalyptus leaves properly.
Right. So they just chew it up, shit it out.
Regurgitation or poop? Also, there's the tree will spontaneously combust after 100 years. That's because of the bushfires.
Or California. Is eucalyptus? Yeah. California imported eucalyptus and it keeps catching fire.
Well, that's because the trees are made of oil.
Yeah. And they wonder why California keeps catching fire.
Did it do that before they brought in the eucalyptus trees?
It did. Trust me, it did.
It just catches on fire more.
Well, the problem is that Australia, I don't know about spontaneously combusting, but we do actually have an underground fire. That's just
smoldering.
and
Yeah.
burning.
Is it in a?
Um,
Don't you have a coal mine just like that one in Japan, and there's one in America too?
I'm not sure if it's a coal mine, a gas seam, or if it's a it's roots. It's a root system.
Ah. Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that root system.
So because it's like it was a lightning strike
Yeah, and it
that
just kept burning.
yeah,
Yeah.
which is both scary and fascinating at the same time.
There's a few places like that. Like I know Japan has an island that's quote unquote uninhabitable because of an underground coal fire. Mind you, some people were, you know, as you do, not going to leave, so they wear
Hmm.
gas masks all the time. Kind of creepy.
Krieg.
Yeah, the Krieg Island. Go figure.
Mm.
For a
And
couple
then
of
there's one in.
Australians, fire is a mandatory part of the life cycle. That is very true. There are
Mhm.
some seeds that need to be burnt in order for them to actually open up and
There,
germinate.
there's a reason why they're called ash trees.
Hmm.
They need ash to grow properly. Don't you have? It's a bird that carries fire. Wait,
I've not heard of that one, but
uh,
then again, I don't know everything about Australia.
I remember reading something about a bird that in order that likes to nest in burnt out areas, so it'll carry a flaming branch to from one area to another one. Firehawk.
Hmm. It's fascinating. I've not heard of that. Maybe that's why things also spontaneously combust in this country.
Yeah, well, shit brings fire from other places. Yeah.
Yeah, and that it's
Even the wildlife wants this place to burn.
Right.
Oh, that's just rude. You
What's that?
start and spread fires to scare prey out into open
Ah,
areas.
that's what it is. It works.
We don't need gender reveal parties.
Yeah, you
We
have
have
Firehawks.
birds.
wow. Yeah, yeah, that's not the way.
Oh God, gender reveal parties. Can can we just can we go back to when that didn't exist? Can we? Can we please?
Uh, I have to say that I'm so glad that it doesn't exist here yet.
You're lucky.
Yet.
Yet, give it time. It'll migrate.
Yeah, like some of the stuff is like that. Fortunately, some of the things do not stick. And
Which
I'm not saying that outside influence is all bad. Like, not actually even most of the time. There's just very specific things that tend to transfer over to very specific kind of people.
hmm,
Like, all the live, love, laugh memes.
yeah.
It's I hate to say this, but those kind of people that will bring something like this over and the whole like baby shower tradition and all that.
Baby shower traditions
Well,
aren't too bad.
it
For
depends
the
on how psychotic it gets.
yeah, that's like in and of itself. So the idea of the baby shower is that so you give things that a new expecting mother wouldn't have because they've never had a baby before.
Or it's
So
just expensive as shit and you want to give them a hand.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
cough, cough, diapers.
diapers, but also strollers and
Strollers.
toys and clothes
Mm-hmm.
and the cot. Children need a lot of stuff.
Yes,
It's
Ugh,
just
like
ridiculous.
little fucking
yeah,
goo
like,
Um,
monsters.
so like those things are wholesome and wonderful, but then you get the people that turn like just like weddings. Weddings can get incredibly expensive,
And out of control.
but and out of control. So can baby showers, which are just and then I don't understand having a baby shower more than once
Well,
for like
yeah.
for a person. Like if somebody's got 7 children, they shouldn't have 7 baby showers.
No, you
yeah,
get one.
and
at the
Okay,
start.
this is the way in here. Okay, I have to preface this. Pretty much every kid actually gets a box of things, like when they go through labor, and it's actually something that poorer families can use as a replacement for like a cradle. Like
Oh, yeah.
it's built, like you can look it up. It has a lot of things. A lot of the stuff that gets given to babies over here get given at the christening party. Like we have the still traditional stuff done by the priest.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the occasion where a lot of stuff given in the baby shower, like would have been given. So
Mm-hmm.
practical one at least, it has manifested the baby shower to some of the people here, but it's mainly like after the birth, specific people drinking a lot because now they can
Mm.
after the baby is born, and they avoided all the not so nice things by not drinking
Mm.
before birth because yeah, again, one of those things probably to avoid doing a stream.
How about we all agree? Just don't involve fire.
Well,
Yeah,
it's not that it's not even fire. Some like gender reveal parties uh have metallic confetti.
Oh, just get confetti that biodegrades.
Yeah, you would think that would be the proper thing, but it's not shiny enough.
Oh, yeah.
like the worst excuse I heard. The biodegradable one costed more.
Okay,
Yeah,
Like,
that is
because
a problem. Yeah.
and like,
but you
sure,
don't have to
like,
clean it up.
yeah, and
I've
yeah,
seen biodegradable glitter. Yeah, biodegradable glitter.
Great. Biodegradable fashion herpes.
Herpes, art herpes.
Art herpes.
There's an episode of Peppa Pig, I think, that it's like the only episode of Peppa Pig that I actually liked, and it was about glitter.
God.
And it was where the art teacher put the glitter in like a sealed vault.
And it's still got out.
Yeah, because they're like, "Can we have some glitter?" And she's like, okay.
Glitter's like an SCP. It gets everywhere.
Uh, water, water soluble glitter, that could work.
I mean, yeah.
I always, when I do face painting for kids and I do have glitter that I can sometimes use, I always ask the parents first
Are you okay
before I
with
ask.
glitter being in your house for the next 6 months?
I only put like a little bit on, just enough to like. I put some paint and then I dab my finger in water and then put it in the glitter and then dab it on the face. That like it's not a huge amount.
And it's still gonna get everywhere.
It is still going to get everywhere. Yes, it does get everywhere.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, it's just little metallic particles. How does it get everywhere?
Everything gets everywhere. It's just that you can see glitter.
Mm. Okay, that's a fair point.
6 months, you're lowballing it. Truth.
Yeah.
yeah, I have an acquaintance from work, and they had a huge bag of glitter, like the very, very, probably the smallest glitter you can get. So it's like akin to like grains of sand,
Oh Jesus.
and their cat
Yeah.
got to the back and spread it around and like rolled and tumbled in
Oh
it.
no.
The poor thing was
Glitter cat and glitter everywhere.
Ika said, I forced one of our managers to charge a group a service fee because they brought in these fake gifts covered in fine glitter. I had to stay after the group left to vacuum the carpet for 3 hours so we could host an event the next day. I think hazard pay would also be relevant because I'd hazard that you would kill them.
Yeah. You couldn't see it, but that story just made me twitch.
Yeah, I used to clean a school, and there was a student room that got glitter in it, and it took me so long to clean it. It's like I just kept finding it everywhere.
Glitter being found for the next 30 years. You're not wrong.
You have to be right so loudly.
Right?
Well, if it's any consolation, in some point it will be in the sediment layers with all the
Jesus.
other fun stuff like microplastics we keep
God.
leaving around.
A layer of
All we need.
microplastics, a layer of confetti glitter.
No, glitter is never worth it. It's never worth
It's
it.
never worth it.
What's the when I heard tell of somebody developing mealworms that eat styrofoam.
I've heard about that too, actually.
So we just need to take it a step further with those mealworms and
Let them eat glitter.
plastics and glitter.
I think there's a bacteria that does eat plastics, but it's bacteria, so it takes a while. But still,
It's got plenty to eat.
yes,
We don't need to worry about it eating us. So it's like in the future evolution of humanity, we're like, oh yeah, we developed this bacteria that's going to eat plastic, and then we'll go beyond plastic so we don't have to use it. And we'll forget about this bacteria, and then suddenly it gets hungry.
Yeah. Eats all the
Well,
plastic.
if it's any
Eat humans.
consolation, it could be worse fates.
Yeah.
Like we have a whole book of them that we can bring up to ourselves.
So we just need this bacteria, and then we just need to get all the plastic in one place, and just let it have at it.
I mean, there is that floating pile of waste in the ocean.
Yeah, we're working on it.
It's working. It's taking a bit of time. It's working on it. It's working on it.
Yeah, and just like go through with whatever you can, go through all the old and current landfill sites and
Oh God.
specific processing plants and all those fun places where people forget stuff like this accrues.
There's landfills that have just been piled over for decades. No one's gonna
What
find
is?
those.
Does it turn back into dinosaurs? It comes full circle.
Comes full circle. I mean, instead of dinosaur fossils, you're getting milk bottle fossils.
Can we? So, does it turn back into oil? Maybe.
I mean, theoretically it should, right?
But so that process takes millions of years. I've got time.
Who got time?
Oh dear. There's a kid that invented a machine that can recycle a lot of that plastic in place.
Hmm. Good for the kid. Good for us. We're never gonna see it.
Yeah, we just need to stop buying plastic, like cheap plastic things.
Yeah, stop buying
Cheap
cheap.
plastic things.
Hmm.
Yeah, like this is my 5 cents about like overconsumption and all that. The the true crime, I think, is not that we produce things, but how much things get thrown away, never being used,
Cough,
or
cough.
only being used
Printers.
once.
Yeah. Shit like printers that are cheaper to buy new ones than it is to buy the fucking ink for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't get a full ink container in that. You only get like a quarter of a container of ink.
Yeah, but it's still cheaper than buying new cartridges.
Yeah, I know, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a very common thing. It's a less now, but what some specific companies have started trying with printers as well, the industrial grade ones. You need the subscription
Fuck
Ugh.
that
to
shit.
use your printer.
I don't use a
That is
printer
like,
that much.
Nope.
yeah. To be fair, it's less and less common.
Oh
Like,
hey, we have one new
paperless.
Thank you for the
follower.
follow.
Oh,
We
nice.
have a company called Officeworks here that it's open fairly early in the morning, fairly late at night that you
Hmm.
can go and print out stuff.
Oh
I
yeah.
think it's like 50 cents per sheet of paper if it's black and white, and it's like $1 if it's a color piece of paper or something like that.
Yeah, we got the same thing in Canada. Staples does
Actually,
it,
no, it's cheaper. It's cheaper than that. Um,
but still, for like your standard consumer grade office printer, I know for a fact that you can get them, especially when they're on sale, for like $50. But the ink, new ink for that same printer is closer to 100.
I would much rather somebody else do the ink because I have seen one of those things explode. The ink cartridge is exploding.
Okay, normally they don't do that.
Well, it's not fire. There's no fire involved.
Yeah, I know, I know. I refilled ink cartridges. They can explode when they're done
It's like
wrong.
there was one at my workplace before I arrived, and it's just like red ink
Oh
toner.
god. Okay, now that's another thing. Toner versus liquid ink. Toner's better. Don't fucking question me. It's better. It doesn't dry out. You get more out of it, and it actually costs like generally about 50 to $80 a cartridge, but you get a shitload more out of it. And yet there are reservoir printers. Downside to those, the heads can still clog with dried ink. So
The only problem that we have with our printer is that at work it works pretty regularly. Is that it sometimes goes, I want to print a PDF,
yeah.
and it'll come out like 2 days later.
Mm-hmm. Printers are the devil.
Yeah,
They are
I'm
the bane of
when
IT.
the I'm mostly worried when the machines rise up about printers.
No, we.
I'm
But that's the thing. You don't need to worry about printers rising up. They'll just error. Soon as they try to do anything, they'll just throw an error message and die.
they're so angry.
They are very angry. Even when they're working right, they just sound mad about it. Like ka-chonk, ka-chonk. Nyeh.
Error message. Don't show printers fear.
The printers can smell your fear.
Pretty sure they can.
I'm almost certain they can.
It's like um ATMs, like the not the ones that you get the money out of, but at the shop fronts.
Hmm.
Those things can smell fear.
Oh, what, the debit machines?
Yeah.
The ones you pay with at
Yeah, those
shop.
ones.
Yeah, yeah. They're not as bad as printers, but yeah, they smell fear. They know when somebody is afraid of it. On the plus side, most there's a few of us with the opposite effect. Machines are afraid of us.
Yeah, most certainly.
Yeah, I've done it myself where my colleague has no sweet is trying to start a machine. It doesn't start. He's pressing the button. Power's on. I walk out. I look at it. I press the power button. It starts straight up, and I just walk away with them confused as fuck.
Yeah, and there is a thing, at least, like like personally perceived thing that is called like demo effect. You get like whatever error in the software, you get like a glitch showing up, and as soon as you start showing to a colleague or someone else,
It doesn't
it
exist.
yeah.
Schrodinger's error message.
I had a problem this week. Well, it started a little while ago, but it's really starting to bother me. Where I'm calling people and leaving messages on their message banks. It doesn't do it for mobiles, but for landline phones, when I'm leaving a message, it will beep every 1 or 2 seconds, or between 1 to 2 seconds. And it sounds like somebody's, like, the noise when you're receiving a phone call while you're
Right.
making one,
The call
but
waiting
I'm
beat,
not.
right?
I'm not receiving phone calls.
That's weird.
And it's actually really distracting while I'm trying to leave a message.
Yeah, that one's kind of weird.
And so I was, my IT guy's just like, can you replicate that for me? I'm like, yes, I can, because just did that. So I called the person back, and they're like, that is so weird.
Yeah.
Does it?
Does it do it for anybody else?
Yes, it does.
Oh.
Well, sorry. I think my boss said that it happens to him occasionally, but I'm the one who leaves the most messages. Because
Patient zero.
so it's not any of the internal phone calls that we make, and it's not mobile, so it's external
To landlines.
to landline. So that's not very common. A lot of people don't have landlines anymore.
Comstar's listening.
Yeah, I was about to make like the just keep playing that very specific song from the Police, so you get in the mood. Whatever that's coming up. Yeah. No stuff like that can generally be annoying.
We had a brick with user readjustment tool scribbled on it with Sharpie.
Nice.
Oh, I need to get that from my IT department guy.
Uh, I keep dreaming of the day when we have a button, just a button that probably says re-educate or smack or something like that. And when you hit it, whoever you're talking to gets a smack across the head. Just
We have, um, in my workplace, we do have a person who's for IT, but his job is specifically for anything that's confidential. So we have because we have clients, so anything that regards them, but anything that's not confidential, we actually have a help desk.
right,
The
right.
help desk is absolutely useless.
Oh
So
yes.
when when I have a problem, I'm supposed to talk to the help desk, but sometimes I ask my IT guy, and I was just like, is this a you problem or is this a them problem? And they'll kind of refer each other to each other. And they're like,
Which is
no, this
good.
person can do. And so, but he does come and help me because he's really, really nice. But I found a mug that says, do I look like the help desk to you?
Ah, nice.
And he uses it. He uses it every day.
I
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I look like help desk? Do I look like tier 1 to you?
So I felt like getting it and like writing yes on the bottom of it.
Oh no. Or just at the bottom of the mug on the inside. So after he's done drinking, he just says yes. It's like fuck.
Yes.
Yeah. The one thing that IT gets a lot of, which is essentially what you're doing to him, but he seems like he's all right with it. is hijacking, and by that I mean your IT's on his way to do something, or on his way back to his office, or what have you, on his way to the next thing, and somebody comes up to him and hijacks his attention. Which
Hmm.
which which does happen a
Zaiaku,
lot. What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. Please come find me.
What?
And Bulk wants to know how your shoulders are going.
Shoulders? What?
Bulk said, "How are your shoulders, Zaiaku?"
My shoulders?
I'm guessing because you're shouldering the burden today,
Oh.
and I'm near the shop.
Oh, okay. You're up here. Let me. And you did. What have you? What have you done? What have you done?
This tractor was in that field
Over there.
over there.
What's it doing here?
That's a good question. I don't know.
How? Did you lag for like
I wasn't
10
driving it.
seconds? Who was driving it?
The H people.
The people who live in the H key.
Yeah, those
So
ones.
he went
But
out.
there's
He
no
went up.
trail.
He went up here. He stopped, lifted the thing, and then said "fuck
And
it,"
then,
and it just kept going.
so I was
That's
like,
what you're telling me.
so I was looking at the field, going, "Why isn't this section over here fertilized?" I'm like, "That's really weird. Where did my tractor go?" And I'm like looking for the tractor, and suddenly it just appeared over here.
Just over here, wrapped around a pole, not folded. He's just here.
And I paid for this service.
I paid for the service. I'm kind of impressed that he missed the lawn ornament here.
Yeah, I know, right? Now I've got to get it back.
Yeah, that lawn ornament was probably above his pay grade, so it's like, let's just leave that there.
I wonder
It
if.
wasn't though. It wasn't.
Okay, well, hmm. I mean, this would have been the last line before the half a bit, like the shorter
We
section
did
right
have
here.
that we did have that little bit of a blip just before. Maybe that was when
Maybe.
that was really really random. Like really really random.
Really, really random.
Yeah, it's like I
A
do.
good half honest half day's work.
Yeah, pretty much that is a fair assessment. Like I really think like if they and once they start working on the next farming simulator,
Hmm.
AI and non-conventional fields are probably the best things they could spend
A little bit of
at
time
least some
off.
of their time on.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
because
so
like if you ever think you have uh, trouble with the fields, I'm not going to even this one out. I'm on, and the AI doesn't do well in this
No.
plot because it's not a numbered plot and it's not conventional.
oh yeah, the your non-conventional lumber plot up here, or the yeah,
Yeah, it always looks special, just like me.
yeah, it definitely looks special. All right. Wow, that is a weird shape.
Yeah, it's a lot to do that.
There's trees.
Well, no, no,
Yeah,
no, no, no. I mean, when you look at the farmland, like, hang on, let's go over here. Like this green bit is all tellies. You got there's a face right there. Look at it. Look at it.
yeah, yeah.
There's a
There
monkey
actually,
right there that I own somehow.
Oh,
oh, that is why it's
looks like
behaving
a
weirdly.
clown.
Right?
That
I don't like it. You can take that back, please. I don't want to see that every time I open the map now. I don't
Well,
want to.
as long as you don't look at it, like not looking at the farm plots, yeah, it looks fine. Look at farmland, and suddenly you got a clown.
Thanks, I hate it.
But I'm surprised that, like, buying the roads buys some weird shit. Like, all
Yeah,
that
Why
blue.
did you buy it?
What, the
And how much
roads?
money did you spend on that?
Zero.
that yeah,
Zero.
that is probably
It's
the
not.
cheapest land deal.
It's not
Okay,
worth anything because you can't put anything on it.
but you can get unlimited grass,
But you can get
which is
unlimited
a thing.
grass. I also own the major highway because that's a separate thing. It also costs zero. So yeah, of course I'm gonna buy it.
Oh my goodness, 35.
35. What's wrong with 35?
Field at Hooge. Is that
30,
what's that?
35,
Do you need help
30,
with that?
30.
You're
Oh,
looking at the wrong numbers.
yeah,
That.
that is all poppies.
Oh, do you need a special thing for that?
No,
Do you want me to bring my header down?
if you don't mind,
Sure. If my
or you
thingamajig
can
will do.
hijack bulks. Don't care.
Mine's closer.
Yeah, he's gonna.
I'm coming in with class.
Ooh, with class. I'm gonna grab his anyway, because I got a field of hops over there. It needs to be.
Come here, son. Hopefully the header can actually. I should probably get a trailer for this.
No.
Oh
Which header is it?
no.
The class.
Uh,
A bee. There's a bee.
oh,
Something
okay.
about bees.
Does it have the really, really big spikes, or is it one of those rotating monsters?
It's a rotating monster.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Do they have a trailer?
They might. I don't know. I just drove mine down here, attached to my harvester. It got
Yeah.
stuck on the
See,
bridge.
mine's huge.
Oh,
Absolutely huge.
you got the big one.
I got the big boy.
Yeah, I think there's the trailer for that. Not sure how well it'll work.
Driving
People.
through Greens fields.
Uh,
Thankfully, we don't have crop destruction on.
Hmm.
uh,
What's up?
I have another of those Dead Wish stories to share if we want to.
Oh yeah.
Ah, huh?
Like, I'm really not sure what it is with people and animals. It's that time of the year. Like, it's well, first of all, it's moose hunting season still.
Mm-hmm.
Um, no, I'm not going to get into the hunting bits, but like it's also like the animals are on the move. It has snowed for a fair bit,
Yep.
and every once in a while, there is either a tourist or a very city living local meeting up with the moose and thinking it's a good time to try to get a picture. How they go
No.
about getting that picture is that because obviously it's a wild animal, it doesn't stay still, even though it's acting like quite tame. They try like forcing it to a natural corner
No.
and start approaching it, and it's a full-size bull moose.
You don't approach
Uh,
those. Period.
yeah,
it just.
like
At what point do we get to where we're just like, we have evolved so much as a species that sometimes we just need to let them die?
Let Darwin take its course.
yeah, like they got away with just like I think they had like minor fractures from like this happened like yesterday
Right.
in the local area, so I just got a message from him because he works as a part of the chain
Right.
that deals with some of this. So he got to see like it, like in a relatively immediate aftermath.
Mm.
Like that person is very,
What?
very, very lucky that
The
he's
moose didn't just
alive.
fucking annihilate him. Yeah.
No, like a full sized like bull. They weigh a lot,
Yeah.
and they have horns
It's
They have
lucky they're
horns
dead.
and they know how
and
to use them.
hooves. Like some people don't understand it, but like it's uh, it's like messing up with a very very large horse that has horns.
A very large horse that is very easily angered.
I heard somebody describe horses as a toddler with clubs for feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
half a ton toddler and toddler that can get very very very
Little
angry at times. Like like horses are still like most of the time generally nice
docile.
animals.
compared to moose, yes.
You can
But
pet a moose once.
yeah, and the- like they are still people because we do have like those shoes still available that have them. Not a lot of them,
Hmm.
but there's every once in a while that occasion on them as well. Even though there are signs, there are everything that people seem to think it's fun and good idea to take a picture of them with a moose with a flash on.
No.
Just let them die.
Just let
At
him
what point?
die.
just we should just take the safety warnings off things.
Eventually they'll learn. Or
We, the world is overpopulated.
Yeah, like again, this is something that like again, personal anecdote. I'm not the smartest person to begin with, but these are some of those over the top thing. Like most of the people should understand that they have no business even trying to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's people forget what's the difference between reality and like they spend too much time in cities, I think.
Oh yeah, yeah. In big cities, the concrete jungles, as it were, as opposed to even remotely close to nature.
Yeah, people forget that nature hurts because
They,
we've taken nature away from them.
And it's not
yeah.
even the nature. Like there's an old barracks area,
Mm,
um, like that is still used as a shooting range. It has that back safety area there.
mm-hmm.
So I think you guys would think from the context, maybe it should be a smart thing to stay away from that, backdropped area, even though we have like all the walls, because every so often
A bullet can go
there's a
stray.
ricochet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because it's an old barracks area, there are literally like unexploded mortar rounds in that backdrop area.
Jesus Christ.
There are signs, and
Why?
there are something. There's shrapnel. There is a lot, and a lot of it is from 60s and 70s.
That shit's
So it's
volatile.
yeah. So even with all the signs, and even with some fences, because it's a nice path to take with your like off-road dirt bike,
Hmm.
people will go there, and then they will not stay to the assigned paths. They, well, manage not to blow up, but every so often there's a complaint that their tires got slashed by the
Shrapnel.
shrapnel pieces in the ground. And
Oh well.
Well, shit. Did you listen to the sign? No.
yeah, and there are signs saying that okay, it's an area like this. If you're here without all the, bells and
Authorization.
whistles, yeah, you might get
Exploded a little bit.
Oh,
yeah,
you
or
want money
prosecuted.
from us for your tires? How about I fine you instead for going where I told you not to go?
Right.
Yeah, and even then they go and will, cry a river in a local hobbyist Facebook group because boo hoo,
Boo hoo, I
my
didn't listen to
rights
the
have been
signs.
my rights have been violated and all that.
No,
And
your rights have been perfectly validated. You just refuse to listen to them.
yeah, and
Should introduce them to the place in Australia where people aren't allowed to go because that's where they tested the nukes.
Yep.
Off you go.
Off you go then. Still radioactive. Have fun.
no, they will just become a burden on the system when they get
Lose a
some of
limb.
the acute effect of
Mm.
that stuff,
Well,
which is fun trademark.
fun trademark.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
have little sympathy for people who don't read signs, but then again, I'm the person who sits there and reads all of the signs whenever I see them.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I'm the same, but this is like, again, like even then they have been asked, okay, yeah, I get we you want to use it for the hobby. Like if there's like something like that, just stay on the marked paths and stay out like during these times.
Hmm.
Like, is that a good compromise? I think it would be,
Yeah.
because the one doing that compromise, the entity, namely the defense forces, um, like could just say no, and
Yeah.
that would be, well, like one of those Kerensky no's.
No.
Do these
Yeah, yeah.
people like respect that?
No.
No.
Here's a sign this waiver. It says that you're happy to be used as a test subject for us. What do you mean test subject?
Don't worry about it.
We might need to use you for medical practice. That's all.
Are you an organ donor? You won't be if you go in through here.
There won't be any organs left.
They'll melt.
I, as you probably do, I've got little to no sympathy for people who don't read warning signs.
I like. I don't read all the signs on shit, but if it has a warning or a caution, yes, I'm gonna fucking read it.
Do not enter this area because of this. It's like, oh, but it's in the middle of my fun area. It's like, well, it's not going to be fun if you go in there.
It'll be fun for like 20 minutes, and then you'll explode. Or if you stay there longer, you'll have the worst last 3 weeks of your life.
Well, I grew up on a farm. Common sense needs to be learnt quickly, otherwise you die.
Yeah. What's I keep saying common sense isn't common anymore.
No, of course it's not.
No, it needs to be taught in schools. How bad is that? You know how we learn not to touch hot things? By touching hot things? We learned
So
that hot things are hot?
even my cat understands the command hot. I've been teaching him.
Yeah.
Because they like to, um, after I use my toasted sandwich maker, they like to
Mm.
lick the toasted sandwich maker. I clean it afterwards, and I only give it to them when it's cooled down.
Mm.
Though Teddy knocked it off the bench the other day because he wanted to get into it.
Of course he did.
Like, oh my. Teddy, really? It was hanging off the bench, still plugged into the wall. I'm like,
Hmm. Yeah, common sense and critical thinking are being bred out of the gene pool. Yep.
Yeah. That's why I think we should take warning signs off things.
Just let what happened happens. They'll either learn or they won't.
This is coming from somebody who ran into a um uh, field while it was being harvested.
Mm. I mean, I almost got fucking run over back when I was a kid because I wasn't paying attention. Tell you what, never doing that again. That scared the shit out of me.
So
Yeah.
like to the Facebook to the group chat I sent you this is the first line of like the nice sign. Could you figure out, even though you're not finished, what you are
Okay,
like
let's
not
see.
supposed to do
Where'd you put this?
in the super secret?
It is written
Ah,
in.
Mm.
Well, one of the words is written in English.
not everything translates. All right, let's
Um,
see.
no, there's also in English. Like if you just
Oh yeah,
zoom in.
Stop.
yeah. Military. Yeah, okay, stop. Military.
Yeah, if you look down,
Oh, that does
uh,
actually say it in English.
Yeah, it does.
yes, it's in one,
I
two,
understand.
3, 4, 5 different languages.
I understand verboten.
Yeah. So
I
the,
can't
the
read Cyrillic, so
yeah, well, it's the same thing in all the languages that
yeah, yeah.
is in English. However, like people ignore these signs. There's another group of
I
signs
didn't see
after
it.
that that
Jeez.
is with fence and is with danger unexploded ordnance in same languages as in here. What they do, they ignore. And you see that fence post,
Yeah,
there there's stuff like that across paths that have like uh, red chains across it.
stuff to.
What could it mean?
Oh, that
Could
means
it potentially?
it obviously means continue.
Yeah,
Well, that's the idea of the universal language, isn't it? The concept of how do you tell somebody in every single like the in people even people who don't understand language
That
that
something's dangerous.
something
Symbols.
something's dangerous.
Well, even I mean, a skull and crossbones usually means bad.
Yeah, but if somebody like because we've been taught that.
Well, also skull means dead usually.
Usually.
Usually. So, uh, what's the?
yeah, like
There is one language that is common to everywhere. Just only certain people know it. Sign language.
Not
Uh,
all
yeah, but y-
sign language is specific to different regions.
I
yeah,
thought it
Emoji language. Yep.
emoji language.
Yep.
No.
no, that that is too much. Like I'm 35, and if we start getting like emoji warning signs, I'm like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
I remember there's
And
one language that's mostly universal. I I thought it was sign language. It might not. It
there's
apparently
quite a
isn't.
few sign language that is similar over different sign languages,
It's
but
probably
no,
what it
sign
is.
language is not universal. Because yeah, there's I know some Auslan, but that's which is Australian Sign Language, but yeah, it's different to American Sign Language
Mm.
and things like that.
It's like a very strong dialect, or to
How do you
Uh,
dialect with your hands?
I don't know. Ask the Italians. Uh,
Wow,
oh,
your sign language has an accent.
I, what I mean by
Sergeant Nubbles! Exclamation mark. Nuclear warning sign, clown, knife. Yeah, I think I get the picture.
How does your sign language have an accent? I don't know. How do you slur with your hands?
I think we had this discussion before
I
about
think we have.
what about people who are deaf. Do they have no accent, or is it a deaf accent?
Or, hmm. That, yeah. Hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
because obviously it is an accent because you're like, oh, that person's deaf because they're
Well, yeah, yeah. They can't hear themselves.
they
So,
can't they can't hear themselves, and so they can't. Um, do drunk deaf people sign differently? Probably. It's like slurring your slurring your words
slurring
with
your
your
hands.
hands. Um, but yeah, because you pick up language by listening to other people.
Yeah.
Is it considered no accent if they've
If they've
simply
been,
learnt how to make the words and been told that the
hmm,
word is correct?
that's a good point. And if they've never heard language before, then yeah, I guess it would technically be a no accent because you've never heard the word spoken. Um,
So I don't actually know how deaf people learn how to speak. I think it's absolutely fascinating that they can do that. Um, and obviously, I'm talking about like fully deaf people that can hear nothing, not
mm-hmm.
people who are
It's half deaf,
um,
yeah.
yeah. Did somebody go and tell them that, oh, you've tried to make that noise? Yes, that's correct. That's how
It,
that word sound.
yep, probably. Hmm. I've never
A
thought
similar
about it
subject.
before. Yeah,
I think about it often. It's one of those random thoughts.
Digiman.
Yeah, like there are a lot of like aid tools that can deal with like being completely deaf. So like you actually like one of my acquaintances has a son that
It's just
does not have any of the right pieces in the inner ear,
right.
Oh, okay.
and he now has an implant that allows him to like actually hear.
Like here
Uh,
fully or partially.
hear fully
Ooh.
to an extent that like he's able to like communicate with specific ways.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just that like still most of his for example his alarm clock needs to be
But
under his mattress and vibrate.
right,
So
right.
there's stuff still like that. So like when it's beyond a specific range, the thing just doesn't pick it up.
Oh, okay. So it's more like, so he's probably along the same lines as you get older, your hearing range goes down.
Mm.
Because you know mosquitoes, right? How when you're a kid you can hear them all the time.
Oh, the freak the
The high
so when you're
frequency
younger,
noises.
you can see the high frequency, but it gets lower. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So
the whistles, the dog whistles that would annoy the hell out of kids, but adults can't hear it.
I mm, mm, I
I know
don't.
somebody who used to have one of those as the text message tone.
Oh God, I hate that guy already.
Yeah, no, he was an asshole. Um, but we weren't meant to have when I went to school. You weren't allowed to have phones on
hmm
you, and so you like get text messages, and the teachers couldn't hear it, and then it's like people just start yelling at him.
Ah!
Like, we know it's you.
Yeah, no,
He was the kid who also emptied out a glue stick, filled it up with dry ice, and then lidded it and put it in his lap, and it exploded.
why? Actually, you
Because
know what? Clean the gene pool.
yeah,
But yeah, it's actually quite interesting because it's like an implant
Hmm.
that is in like I will send you another picture to the secret chat.
Okay.
Yeah, trade to Zaiaku. You put this where you want it. Pick the
Oh.
little one. Did he decide it's self-castrate? No. He just didn't. He's a teenager and he didn't think about the consequences of what he was doing.
It's one of those implants. Okay.
He wanted to steal the dry ice. He wanted to take it out of the science class.
You make a proper dry ice bomb in a 2-liter bottle.
But he's just like, what container can I put this in? I know, the glue stick.
Which is interesting. You wouldn't think the glue stick would explode because it's not exactly
like the lid,
airtight.
The lid came off.
Uh,
So, like, there was enough stickiness on the lid.
to keep it held down, right?
Yeah, to keep it held down. As I said, he was not a smart child.
But yeah, it's like actually an implant that gets put in like through surgery. So
Right. Yeah, I remember seeing those. Not quite that sophisticated though. Last one I seen was had a few more wires coming from it.
yeah, this one is like one of the like recent ones they are testing. Like his son got it installed like last year, I think.
Nice.
And this specific doctor has had it for uh, close to a year as well.
Huh. Wow. So test
Somebody
subject
asked,
then.
did he eat the glue to empty it? I don't think so, but it's good. It's that's a nice thought.
You know, it's sad when kids these days are doing shit like that. What did we do when we were kids? People just ate glue.
No, with the glue, like, because we never used to use the glue sticks altogether that much, and it was like a requirement for you to have one for stationery for
Yeah.
school. And so we would make spider webs out of the glue. So you'd get some on, like, on both of your fingertips. And then
Yeah, I get. Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, I used to do that. That's what I used to do. That's what I did for fun.
Yeah, or
Oh,
the
grumble.
liquid glue, the white liquid paste. Just make fingerprint covers on your fingers with it. That's what I did when I was
Yeah,
bored in class.
yeah. Like we still have some glues that are safe to eat for, like that are in constant use for a variety of reasons.
Diggyman has the most poignant point here.
Mm.
People have always been stupid. Just because they are being stupid in new ways doesn't mean they're more stupid than we are. They are more stupid because they're recording it.
Yeah, you don't record yourself doing stupid shit.
Yeah, that is the rule.
You.
Again,
Yeah, go ahead.
I've mentioned. Yeah, sorry, I've mentioned the fact that I'm so glad that I grew up at the time where there was no
YouTube
like
or
mobile
TikTok.
phones
Yeah.
with like you know proper camera
Oh,
around.
grumble.
There were some, but they were like fully potato quality,
Yeah.
and I'm so glad they were
As in, you know
uncommon.
for a fact that you would have if you could have. Yeah, probably.
Not necessarily myself, but I would have been probably Videocraft doing stupid shit,
Like
even though I was not that.
we we've all
I
done
was a nice
stupid
kid.
shit. Yeah.
I think it's like there must be a disconnect now between reality and like video games being
Hyper realistic.
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think that there there's definitely a disconnect there between knowing that what you're doing isn't real and expecting everything else to be the same. It's just like I'm not blaming video games for violence. I play video games, but it's because I came to video games later on in life, and so I know what reality is.
But even then, it's
Whereas,
just I grew up on video games like Super Mario 300, but when I was like, fuck, how old was I then? Like 5? Jesus. Anyway, yeah, I grew up on Super Mario and various other games at the time.
So yeah, like Knuckles has a point, and yeah, there are shows like Jackass. Like I'm not saying that, but then again, like stuff not being readily available definitely makes a difference.
Yeah, but one of the things about Jackasses, and they say it at the beginning of every fucking Jackass they made, it's like we have trained professionals to help if we get fucked up. Who this shit is planned in advance to an extent.
Yeah, well, like it's well, ironically, it's a lot more social responsibility that can be asked like nowadays
Hmm.
Do
from
you think
some
the
of the
1920s dipsticks were any different outside of not having a camera? No, I think there's more ways that we can save people now from themselves.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I was saying, we've all done stupid shit, but
Hmm.
usually we only do it once. Nowadays, there's people doing the same stupid shit multiple times, and
yeah, and then usually like collectively, maybe you learn from it.
yeah,
Now it's a challenge on TikTok.
right?
Well, how much of it is like a social trend now? Like, because you could do stupid things and it would only affect you,
Hmm.
whereas now there's the social, like, you record yourself doing something silly and people are like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. For
It's
example,
no.
Tide Pod.
Oh God, who the fuck? Like, really?
People just aren't creative with their stupidity anymore.
No, I back to common sense. The people who fell for charging your iPhone in the microwave.
Oh,
Like, really? You don't understand how a fucking microwave works?
no, apparently not.
You don't understand putting metal in a microwave is a bad fucking idea?
Well, I've made mistakes with microwaves,
My sister caught
but
one on fire, but
I've
still.
I put a pie in for 40 minutes instead of 4 minutes and then forgot about it. And then um, the other one I did was I put a glow stick
In a
that
microwave.
was yeah, so you'd freeze, like, you're the cracking glow sticks, and
Yeah.
then you'd freeze them and they'd remain a little, like, the chemical reaction would freeze for a little bit,
Yeah.
and I was just like waiting for it to unfreeze and it wasn't going fast. So
Okay, so you got impatient and put it in the
yeah.
microwave. A spoon, Nubble says, a spoonful of cinnamon tastes much better than Tide Pods.
Oh,
Yeah.
bleh.
Okay, yeah. See, the cinnamon challenge, that is stupid.
I've done
But
like a little
also,
bit of cinnamon, raw cinnamon, just to see what it tasted like, and I was like, why would people eat a spoonful?
well, it's not that. It's the fact that you physically can't because it draws all the water out of your mouth.
It's like the eating a wheat bick
A what?
rye. It's a
And
cereal.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah, that is very true.
It's like eating dry cereal.
thousands of people don't get fooled by April Fool's Day pranks every year. Yeah, the prevalence of April Fool's Day, especially pranks from like bigger companies, thinking it's fucking funny when it's
I don't believe that pranks should injure
no,
people,
they shouldn't. They should be
or
fucking funny.
injure or severely inconvenience people.
Mm.
Like, a
Like,
little bit of inconvenience is
yeah,
fine, but
like the people who pranked their coworker by saran wrapping everything in their fucking office. That's
yeah,
fucking
that's,
hilarious.
well, like, unless
Or
they've got a job to do and you're
unless they
stopping
got a
them from
job to do.
doing.
Yeah. Or the other version of that is they saran wrap the door, and inside his office, which is balloons, just
See,
filled with
I've had to
balloons.
clean up a bathroom that was full of balloons.
Oh.
and that pissed the hell out of me. But I was a cleaner, so it's like this is getting in the way of me doing my other job.
Hmm.
And I may have had quite a bit of joy popping all of the balloons at 7 a.m.
Well, you know.
when the people who were responsible for it were hungover.
Wee. Uh,
But that
what
wasn't a
else
prank, that was
do
revenge.
you, yeah, well,
What else do you go to work for? But, like,
work is a fucking prank. It's just a prank that goes on for too goddamn long.
it's. It depends on how serious the work is, I guess.
Hmm.
Like, if their boss is going to yell at them for not doing their job for the day because you've. If they're going to get in trouble for not doing their work because.
Because you pranked them, then that's not cool.
Yeah, no.
But if the boss is in on it,
Then
Yeah.
that's. Yeah. Hopefully
Massa
they'll still
just
pay them
replied
for the.
to Seagull and Soul with something I would like to bring up. Apparently, Mallet goes with Moxie.
what? What?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hang on. Okay.
Yeah, that
Oh.
happened in the. They had the PPL stream.
Oh yeah,
And
the cooking on the
yeah,
the quish. Yeah.
yeah, some entities and people there drank Malot with Moxie.
Well,
So we
uh,
figured out what some people look like, I take it.
some people. Either that or everybody was just a pair of hands.
Okay, we
Oh yeah,
have to
Hook.
remember to tell them to cook green coffee.
Doctor Who, right? Not Quish. Yeah, we need Meme to get green coffee.
Oh, grumble.
My senior
What?
prank was hiring a mariachi band to follow the principal for an hour. Okay, that's
What? Yeah.
that would annoy the hell out of me, but that's a good prank.
How did I? What?
You got confused by Malot.
I'm not even sure how I got myself into this tree.
Nice.
Like,
That's what I do. And then I usually
what?
ask you for help.
Yeah. Well, see, I was going straight, right? I was going straight, and then a little bit of lag hit, and I slowly, gently coasted into this tree, and now I'm stuck here.
Um, by the way, how long are we still supposed to be going?
Oh, why? How long have we been
Oh
going?
yeah, it's 3 p.m.
Is it? Shit. Yeah, almost 3 hours.
Yeah, time tends to fly, especially when I'm asleep for 1 additional hour.
I am getting hungry. And my cat is getting an angry.
Is that what that
But
sound is behind you?
yes. She's called a meowsquito for a reason.
Well, okay.
I'm gonna have to listen back to that and see what she sounds like.
Might not be able. I can hear it. I don't know if stream was able to hear it.
I was able to hear it.
Yeah, Sterling, my husband, got up and she doesn't meow at me because I don't give her stuff.
Ah.
Sterling does.
Well, I remember hearing a prank. Back to the pranks thing. Go for probably another 15 minutes and call it. But yeah, back to the pranks. One I heard of, here was somebody put their principal's car on the roof of the school, like machine shop or yeah, machine shop when they had it. They put it on the. They took it apart, put it on the roof. Yeah.
Alice was transporting the principal's office onto the roof, and surprisingly, he was cool with it and stayed up there and worked all day. I hope it was a sunny day.
Right.
That's yeah, that's we had somebody was telling me about their principal had a very small car, and people you still hear Jinx in the background. They picked up his car
Yeah.
and put it in the gate, but facing the direction where he couldn't drive.
Ah. so you'll this car was the gate door.
Yeah.
Okay.
I watched this talking about the principal's office. I was watching a Tom Scott video where he talks about how things work,
Right.
and it was a Slavic country of some description, but there was a president of the company who actually made his office into an elevator. So there was 6 stories in the building, and so yeah, his office would go to whichever
Floor he needed to be.
so you could the boss is coming quick.
Shh, the boss is coming. The boss is coming. That would be annoying after a while.
I don't actually think they ever managed to use it. It was built before a war, and yeah, he was never actually able to use it. But it's a museum now.
It's okay.
The Max Lord clip is in chat. If you want to be scarred by it.
Oh God. God damn it. Yeah. I'll put it on afterwards.
The principal being outside. Sometimes you want to have a day outside.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to have a day outside.
I don't want to be in the office.
Yeah.
I want to be elsewhere.
Anywhere.
It's like me with my job. I don't want to be in the office. I just go for a walk and just go talk to people.
Back at school, you can get away with a lot of things, like gluing your entire class to the ceiling.
Oh, see, that's destructive.
It was done carefully. Ooh. Damn.
Yeah, the prime ingredients of Max Lord are Maxi and Malord.
Okay, first off, what's Malort again?
Sounds like an alcohol or something.
It's probably an alcohol.
I think Moxie is a person.
No, well, yes, but we don't speak of him no more.
Oh.
Yes, because we don't have to. I think it's a drink of some kind. Oh shit! How did I get...
Master Mayhem said that it is.
It's basically bitter masquerading as booze.
A bitters.
And,
oh god.
Yeah, Malord is like yeah. It's what it is.
Liquor out of Chicago.
Blech! Aniseed.
Aniseed flavored. Come on, you dirty. Uh-oh. Aha! I'm in a tree. I don't think I'm gonna lose my...
There you go, got a description there.
Jespin Warlord is a brand of Basque liquor. Extremely low.
A bit of botanical.
Juice and long produced in Chicago. As its last employee was retiring, the brand sold to CH Distillery.
But yeah, apparently it's the worst tasting booze. And that's like a selling point.
I've had some pretty awful booze. It would
Please,
have
booze in general. Can I trade trucks for a bit?
to what?
You take this one.
Okay.
You bring that one back.
Okay, I'll bring it back. Damn it, that's not what I wanted. Gotta reset this one because he's stuck in a tree.
I'd prefer it not to be in a tree.
Yeah, well, it's not in a tree anymore. Don't worry about it.
Well, apparently the combination of Moxie and Molod tastes like one of those permanent markers.
Ugh. Tastes like it smells or tastes like it tastes? Because
Tastes
I've
like
never
it tastes.
tasted permanent. I've never tasted permanent marker before.
Yeah, see, that's what I was gonna get at. How do you know what it tastes like?
Don't know. It's a Legion description.
Oh,
No
God.
further. no further
Explanation needed. It's a Legion
explanation.
description.
Yeah.
Alright, what did I do with that? Pick up. Where's it? Where'd it go? Oh, shit, it's down there. Alright.
And well, personally, like I
Don't
know some
worry
people
about
that
it.
can drink pretty much anything that like gets thrown at them, and
Mhm.
they'll scowl at Molod.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
God damn it, stop getting stuck in a tree, stupid truck. I wasn't actually trying to get stuck in the tree that time.
And she's full.
Okay, I'll have the other truck here in a second. There we go.
We had a wormwood tree.
Did you... Is it made out of worms?
No, it's just called a
Oh.
wormwood tree.
Why, though?
I don't know. I just remember my mum being like, that tree's poison.
Oh.
Okay. She told me it was a wormwood tree. It looked really pretty. It smelled nice.
Oh, well, alright then.
It was, well, it's not, sorry, pretty wasn't the right word. It wasn't ugly.
It was
bush.
ugly.
Markers do contain a percentage of alcohol, so I can understand the comparison.
Okay. That's fair. I mean, they gotta dry somehow. Where are you two? Oh, you're over there.
Sorry, I'm over here.
What? It didn't hit you, did it?
No, it didn't. It just curved. I wasn't expecting it to. I'm surprised these headers haven't collided yet.
It's a big field. Oh, yeah, right? One going... Yeah.
I was like watching them, expecting it to be a problem, but
No, it seems to be going pretty good.
we now have a square. So I'm gonna move. No. 3.
We now have a square. No.
I'll move this one down here.
But yeah, this time in Farmsim Fridays, a lot of random stuff. And then I have the curse of the rocks.
The curse of the rocks.
Oh,
What?
do you need help? Not that I can actually really help you. I can push them back into the ground.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So
Just put it back into the ground.
Can you get a harvester that doesn't, or a thingy that doesn't pull them up?
I needed to plow the field.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I know that. Yeah, I've got a thingy that plants that doesn't bring the rocks up. I don't need to plow.
Well, mine said it needed plowing, so that's what I did.
Yeah. I keep buying
There,
that big one.
there, like, there might be an option to fully avoid plowing, but yeah.
Like you need to plough the fields in order to put it there because you've got instead of your trees.
Yeah, there's also that. Like, I do need to get the rocks at some point when I make new fields. Like, even if I could avoid it with most. And and I need to do a lot of rolling and mulching, rolling, and blah blah. The usual things.
Oh, I was like,
Oh, bye.
oh,
Oh, we up.
she bounced. Bye.
Yeah, that
2,000. Oh, she started losing speed. She must have hit the corner. Yeah.
Oh, it nearly got up to 3,000. It's pretty close to 3,000.
Pretty close. Still not breaking any records, but there she is. New BPL satellite, complete with trailer. Whoa. Whoa, shit. Gone. Wait, what? Where? I got thrown out of my truck.
Yeetus.
I'm gonna land on whose farm is this? I'm gonna land on your farm. Boop. Where the fuck did my truck go? Oh, it literally went from one corner to another. Nice. Wait. What? Oh, oh. Okay. The
Is it broken?
the trailer was in one corner. The truck was in another. I didn't detach them. Zoink, sand away.
that's a new one. I give it that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to stop helping with the harvest because my tractor stopped.
Oh,
I
sorry.
thought it was the harvester, and I'm like, it's still going. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, I forgot about that tractor that's just been going since the start of the stream. And she's stuck. Why? So you know how you're really good at getting things out of trees?
Yeah.
Hang on. Oh no, I've gotten it. Nope, she's stuck. Nope,
Alright.
nope, nope, nope.
She's free.
Yay!
You did it by yourself.
Yay! I wasn't expecting to get stuck on that tree. Lift off, calm, and then zoink!
Zoink, sand away.
But yeah, as I mostly apart from rolling, it's occasional batches of rocks that I cannot push down that I need to deal with. Not so much now, but when we first turned on the rocks on this server, the whole field was one of those heavy ones you cannot use a roller for.
Oh, yeah. When everything
That,
came back
that
to
also
haunt us.
damaged the machines. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the record is 3,000, but we just had 2,716 miles
Was
per
it
hour.
3? I thought we
apparently.
hit 4.
It was, or I think it was high threes.
Yeah. High 3s, low 4. Yeah, that got to the 2,700 before she hit the wall, and Haas,
Okay.
you left the little truck right in the way of the
Sorry.
header.
Wasn't thinking. Yes, my Jinxie. Are you grumpy? You're always grumpy.
Grumpy cat.
You are grumpy because you are old.
How old is Jinx?
14.
Whew. Yeah, she's mighty old.
I've had a cat live to 21.
Damn.
Jinx is probably going to live to like 30 because she's really healthy. There's like, other than a little bit of arthritis, there's nothing wrong with her.
Too grumpy to die.
Yeah, just I do feel sad about that. It's just like, because obviously I'd already got she'd been around other cats before, and so I didn't think it was going to be an issue when we got Teddy. But in her older age, she's gotten less and less tolerant of the other cats.
Right.
And so she gets a little bit of the house, and the boys get most of the house. And I let her out for a couple of hours every day so that she can sit with us. But
yeah.
she doesn't spend all of her time with us. And then when she does spend her time with us, she doesn't settle.
Oh, yeah.
She just keeps spinning and kneading and...
Yeah, like she can't get comfortable.
Yeah, she probably can't. She's probably in pain. But I give you comfy beds. You have a heated bed, so you don't get cold.
Squirrels being shits. Okay. Let's see here.
She has her own room. She has several rooms to herself. She has the bathroom where she has an automatic feeder, and I make sure that she has her own cat litter so that she doesn't have to share with the boys. The boys never get in there. And so the boys never go into the bathroom. I don't let them in there because they like to knock over the automatic feeder. And they're like, smorgasbord! And then
Boys.
when she's in the back room, she has a bedroom, which used to be ours. Like the bed that's in it used to be ours, so we upgraded to a king size bed. It is a queen size bed, so it smells like it.
But she's claimed it, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's definitely hers. And she has the sun to herself in the morning.
Nice.
And then I let her out in the lounge room when the sun's coming through the windows, and so she can go sit in the sun. But the boys have the sun on the same side of the house in the area that I lock them in, so they just have a nap at the same time.
Squirrels always go after bird feeders. Yeah.
If you want Jinxie to sit on you, all you have to do is put on a bathrobe. She's just like, bathrobes are the place to sit.
Must sit. Used to have a cat that licked wool sheets. I don't understand it. She just licked wool sheets.
I have Alfie. I also cannot explain Alfie, so I understand.
Yeah, but Alfie eats everything. This cat just
But
licked
not
it.
gummy bears. I discovered.
Not gummy bears.
Not gummy bears.
Okay, so he doesn't like bones. Got it.
What? No.
What?
I was like, he likes rubber. Gummy bears are kind of rubbery.
Yeah, but
Maybe he'll...
oh, Zia's giving you
My
more
cat has
stuff.
an emotional support knife.
What? Oh, it's an MP4 file.
I have a photo of Alfie sitting on a hacksaw.
On a hacksaw.
Yeah.
Why?
Because that's apparently where he decided that he wanted to sleep.
On a hacksaw.
I think it was a hacksaw wood saw. It's a saw of some description.
How was the blade like big and triangular? or was it kind of straight and thin?
Hang on, I'll send you the photo.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, that's a bobcat?
The one's innocent.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put here. That, yeah. Look at the size of the paws.
Oh, did anybody see oh, who was it? There's a legionnaire that just got a Norwegian forest cat.
I know, really.
He's a big boy. It's only
Yeah,
3 months old and
Jesus Christ.
it's huge.
Okay, it's a butter knife. All right, okay. Fuck. The emotional support knife is a butter knife.
Has anyone seen the meme of the cat walking through the uh cat door with a knife in its mouth?
Don't think I have.
I'll send that to you too. Hang on, I've got so many cat pictures that I can send you. Where's the one of Alfie on the saw?
the toilet picture. Yeah, it's
It was an emotional support knife.
yeah.
Like, man, artificial intelligence when natural stupidity walks in. Nah. This created me.
Have I gone too far? Oh my goodness. The Meowsquito strikes again.
See, it's just my cat listening to my rants. Ha! He looks like Gene Wilder in that pose.
The heck is this picture? Oh, there.
Last place you looked.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a wood saw.
Emotional support. Hang on. Finally catching up.
Probably finished harvesting these and
Yeah, that's what I was thinking was going to be.
yeah.
Why is it such a big field? Does anything else need to be done?
Not for me. Everything else is done.
For anybody else, is there any harvesting or?
I need to plant stuff, but like it's not for this stream.
Yep.
It's actually a pretty nice detail. Wait, I don't. Does this truck not have a clutch?
It might be an automatic.
Not with that stick, it's not.
No, actually, yeah, that's true. Later, Zenith. Have a good one.
Bye, Zenith.
Bye.
If you have to look
My
at your
voice is
disc if you're
actually
doing it
becoming a
wrong.
bit hoarse. What is this?
Hmm?
Nah, my voice is coming hoarse. I hope I'm not getting sick.
God damn it. Stop getting sick. People need to stop getting
Ugh.
sick.
I'm in close contact for COVID this week.
Uh,
I hope I don't get sick.
Well,
She was such an anxious lady, and I was doing a meeting with her, and we had to do. We always have to do rat tests in order to get into the facility where I work at,
mm,
and yeah, she was perfectly healthy, and she's just like, "Oh, what do the two lines mean?"
shit.
That means you have COVID, lovely. I'm like, we'll do another test. If you can go to your car and do the other test, we'll see whether or not it was false positive. And she's like, it's a little bit fainter this time. I'm like, no, you still have COVID.
You still have it. You
She's like,
still
what do
have
I do? Like,
Go
I
home.
suggest you go home.
it. God damn it.
Yeah.
That annoys me too.
We have a joke with the girlfriend nowadays that we have like primary source of the plague in house because she works at daycare.
No,
As a kindergarten
yeah,
teacher, so
A kindergarten teacher?
yeah,
Yeah, that's primary source of
that'll do it.
plague.
like it's for the preschool group, so it's like 6-year-olds, but still.
Kids are
And they believe in caring is sharing.
yeah. Everything, germs included.
I remember we had this lady when I worked in the childcare centre, and um, her child was brand new child into the centre and had never done childcare before. It was her first baby, and um, this kid just kept getting so sick all the time.
Oh
And
no.
we're like, you have to pick up your kid, you have to take him home. And she's just like, I can't keep taking time off work. Why is my child getting so sick? I'm like, it's meeting new people for the first time.
It's meeting new people.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it's meeting people who have sicknesses that it's never had before. So
Yeah.
it's getting sick. Like this is normal. Everybody else goes through this,
Shit
um,
happens. Deal with it.
and I can remember absolutely getting ripped into by this woman because we sent him home because he had conjunctivitis, or pink eye,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
she's like, "You gave that to him." And it's like,
How?
no, you can give yourself conjunctivitis by
But fart.
rubbing your finger in your boogers and then putting it into your nose. Your child is sick. It made itself sick.
No,
Apparently,
and
Oh,
we
yeah,
gave it to it.
yeah. All right. Well, of course you did. It's never their fault.
No.
yeah, and it's just the fact that the first 3 years tend to be the worst,
Hmm.
and then slowly gets better from there. But yeah,
I think COVID was gonna do a good thing for like people working from home with their kids being sick is gonna be a good thing. Like because some people who do office jobs obviously it doesn't work for everyone,
Hmm.
but it's gonna be good for people actually staying home and possibly not spreading as much stuff around. It's gonna be better. It's not gonna
It,
be
it's not going to be ideal, but it'd be better. But then you get people on this side. It's like, we're sick of being locked indoors. We don't care if we
yeah,
get sick,
I don't care if you get sick. It's like, no.
right? Like,
Whereas I'm perfectly happy to. Actually, no, I couldn't work from home. I'd get nothing done.
right?
I could work from home.
Yeah, well, for part of my job, I totally could work from home. Other parts I'd have to be on site, but I don't have to deal with people at that point. So,
Yeah, like obviously I couldn't do the meeting. Well, I could possibly do the first meetings on Teams, but
mm,
actually showing people around the facilities, which is something that I have to do, I would not be able to do online.
right.
Okay, I think it's finished.
Yep, it's done. Okay, so
Right.
that'll be it for Farmsim Friday this week.
Mm-hmm.
I assume Bulk will be back next week.
Assume he doesn't die from drinking whatever concoctions that
Uh,
meat machine comes up with.
Jesus Christ. Or having the fucking meat coma sweats from meme just grilling up a storm.
Yeah, yeah, that can
God
happen.
damn it, that guy
What's
just
what's the diet that you're not carnivore, but is it keto?
keto.
Where you
Yeah.
it's like everyone at the meetup is going on a keto diet for for a week.
For a week, they're just on pure keto. I was like, well, congratulations, you now have the meat sweats for a month.
It's like, and then you get people that are like, "Wow, after the meetup, I felt amazing." It's like, guess what? Who's going on a keto diet?
You want meat? We got meat.
I still say it's survivor bias. Like, no, like keto can actually be good for some things, but I'm quite sure the meetup is not keto. There's so much other everything else.
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah.
just feet meat. No. That's it. We're ending the stream here. Goodbye.
Yep. That's it. We're done. All right, everybody.
Goodbye, everyone. Take care.
Yeah. Take care, everybody. I'll be up in about a half hour with pickled pig's feet. No, stop.
Okay, that's it. Bye.
That's it. That's it. We're out. See you, everybody, later.